bump your late night liaison to whenever you came back, so that did not happen without you.
All right.
Yeah. Well, so we woke up and the ship was under attack. So we ran up to the front deck and they chased this other ship off. And then I can't remember why, but that made Sam really mad.
Because
and so he threw down his little gauntlet. Oh yeah, that's it.
He wanted to
He
give
wanted
chase,
to sink
And
them and get
he
a
was just like,
promotion.
nah.
Yeah. And so so then he threw down his little gauntlet, and then they fought, and while everyone was distracted, we all tried to grab cannonballs, and then
Some people were successful.
Some people.
Some.
And then we knocked two of the mask guys off the ship while no one noticed,
That was awesome.
which
That was.
we did. They sink because they have armor on and they can't scream. So honestly, worked pretty well.
I cannot believe that went off as well as it did.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, never again.
And we have like 3 or 4 cannonballs.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. And then knocked Sam unconscious, took him to the mock infirmary. The guy we like, whose name I always mess up, is really hurt, but was in his room. Basically told us like we got to make a move here soon. Told us that the guy with the bird and the monk who we know is good are both good, and we should be nice to them. Then
Dodor is nice to everyone.
Yeah, Dodor's nice to everybody, so that was good. Yeah, and then we went down to Kappa. It's Kappa now for right now. Kappa and Sojourner went to go talk to the captain. Oh, we don't know what happened there. And then the rest of us went down to go see if he was still in the infirmary. He's in the infirmary. There's some people around him, and we're fake running up and down stairs in the basement right now.
You forgot the part where
I worked out. Yes.
Yeah, Reyna's starting to get swole.
Yeah.
It's critical information.
For science.
Yes.
Yeah, I tried to give her
Well,
a workout lesson, but she no, we did actually, because she ran stairs.
Yeah,
that's right.
It worked. Yeah. And we searched the bottom hole of the ship while they were running stairs. So.
Yep.
Find anything or?
And.
Not
really. That's where we left off.
Yeah. Because secret conversations.
Is Reyna going to get a +1 to strength by the end of this arc?
That
would be a 2-point boost. That'd be a 2-point boost, which does not seem likely.
I meant like a +1 to your score.
Like current thing?
No. Yeah, so you go from 10 to 11 or whatever.
Yeah, something that doesn't actually matter.
8 to a 9. All right, and it increases 0 amount. Okay, thank you.
In the bottom of the ship, we found several crates of full bottles of wine. We found several crates of emergency rations, spare sail material, and ship repair tools and materials.
Yep. And then what's his nuts? Sam.
Everything looks very flammable. Did confirm.
All right. And then you guys are supposed to meet up with us in the room, and we're gonna talk, right? That was the plan.
Yep.
Okay.
So let me load you up onto the map here. I did already put you guys in the room so I figured that's where we would start today, unless you guys want to be back where you were.
No, start in the room. That's fine.
So we will call this close of daytime, where you guys are getting together and figuring out your what's happening and what plans you're making.
This is what, end of day 2? End of day 3?
This is...
Oh no, this is like 6, isn't it?
Is it 6 or is it 7? Hold on.
I think it's 6 because you said we were halfway
Yeah.
Yeah,
of a
it's
10-day
6.
journey, so it should be about close of day 6.
What if it's
And
half?
then- so-
Well, if we're halfway there, wouldn't it be end of day 5?
Well, it
He said
It
that when
was-
we started last time.
Oh, okay.
yeah, we ended day 5,
Yeah.
and then last session would have been day 6.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's fair. Okay.
So this is the night going into day 7.
Yeah.
So you guys return to your rooms after all the shenanigans you had previously gotten up to. Is anyone? Oh, what's that?
I'm eating up a biscuit and gravy.
Is
Do you have enough for the
anyone?
class?
Is anyone going to?
I don't think anybody has anything that they haven't already talked about as far as bringing the party up to speed.
The entire
Um,
conversation that we have
the
with the
ent-
captain.
Yeah,
No one knows shit.
No one knows about that.
Well,
yet.
yeah, but I understand that to be by design. So,
Well, not the first
Well-
part. The first part isn't by design.
Yeah, we're
Oh, I see.
definitely going to ask about that.
The second part
So-
was by design, but the first part,
all right. So in that case, Kappa G.
So when they walk in, I'm going over workout routines with Raina.
I'm
Raina,
paying
do you
attention,
respond?
kinda, sorta.
Do you respond better to the muscle mommy, or do you respond better to Crixus? That's up to you.
Oh, I'm not paying attention to Crixus.
No, I'm still going in. I'm still like I'm
I
excited.
know. I'm trying. Yeah, it's great. Good job.
Yep. Oh, hey, welcome back, guys.
yeah.
Yeah. So how did it go?
Well, good news, bad news.
What you got?
Good news. I know where all of our gear is.
Oh, that's
Okay,
fantastic.
that was good. That's what we needed to know.
That's what we were.
Just wait.
That's good.
We're getting there.
Oh, God.
Ah, shit.
Again,
All
don't
right.
worry about it. It's in an extra-dimensional plane, accessed by a very complex lock inside the captain's quarters.
Okay.
Less good news.
He has agreed to leave the lock mostly unlocked,
Okay.
Good
without being
news.
outright open. We had planned on making a play on Sam today. We have to postpone that,
Yeah, he's very
Bad
well
news.
guarded.
but we are postponing it because the captain is going to make a visit to the infirmary with all of his most loyal people.
Good
So-
news.
At which point, before or during that trip, he's going to try to smuggle us something to help with our fancy little necklaces. And
Good.
we are going to take the ship.
Okay. Is that everything?
Okay.
It's not going to be easy. He confirmed that his people are very much outnumbered by Sam's people, meaning we will probably have to fight through 80% of the crew of this ship.
And we have
That
to
sounds
take the
fun.
ship. We can't just run from the ship.
We
have
absolutely could just run, but my understanding of the situation is if we run, they will just have to turn around and chase us again by order.
Plus, I don't know how
it would
many
be-
if any of us can like run on water. It might be kind of hard.
Yeah. In my opinion,
call.
it would be best if we kill all the masked ones.
Mhm.
Anyone
Alright,
that we
sounds good.
know is absolutely loyal to Sam, we can kill. Those that are there are some that go either way and are simply following orders. If we're unsure, I would say we try to take them out without killing them, if possible.
All right, get rid of the swingers.
huh.
Okay.
And eventually, we kill Sam and quote unquote commandeer the ship. The captain has 0 plans for after we escape, which means
Good.
I don't think he'll care if we take his ship and sail off somewhere, get back on our ship, and then just leave him to do whatever.
So 0 plans. Does that mean he's joining our crew now?
I was gonna say, is he
I-
retiring from being an elf?
In my conversation, he is retiring from following orders he doesn't agree with. Not necessarily that he would agree to be on our crew, but maybe. Him and those friends we've made on the ship, I would not be opposed to having on our crew.
I mean,
And if
they're
I'm
elves,
honest,
though.
yes, but they're elves that don't like the regime they're in. They don't believe in the slaughtering of innocent random people, unlike other elves do. So, and they're all experienced fighters. And let's be honest, we need some of those so we don't end back up in this same situation.
Plus, we can get a lot of good intel from the elves.
Yeah.
Yes,
that's-
plus the captain has a journal with fleet movements of many different elven ships. If we can avoid them or ambush them on the open sea, that will make things better for us. To that, I have a proposition that I want all of your opinions on. This ship is bigger and more heavily armed. Do we want to take control of this ship? Permanently.
I mean,
Because we can move our supplies here. This has the cannons, and if we come across other elven ships, we can fly their flag to avoid
And pretend.
combat. Or, fly their flag, get real close when they don't suspect it, switcheroo, surprise, sink them.
the only downfall is we don't have our forge on here.
But we can move it. That's the thing. If we take the ship back to land, spend a couple of days, you and Ellie can do your best to reconstruct the Dwarven propulsion system. We can move our supplies, our forage, everything over. There's plenty
Maybe
of room for it.
We can figure all that out later. Maybe focus on just escaping first.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Right, I
that
just-
means we can't damage the ship in the attempt, which
Well,
It's
but
less
that's
fun.
why I'm bringing it up. Because if
It's
we
less
don't...
fun.
Well, that's why I'm bringing it up. If we want to use this ship, we can't. If we don't, technically...
then I can blow it up.
We could blow it up and just...
Yeah.
Our allies take one life raft and go one way, we take another, go a different way. The point is,
Yeah,
I
as
don't
soon as we
think...
get these necklaces off, we can teleport wherever we want to go to.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
The point is, I don't think that the captain and his loyal people are our enemies.
No.
So,
I don't think so either.
obviously, I prefer them to not be killed. And in that way, I'd rather we didn't sink the ship. But if we sink it and they had a very clear escape route, and that worked better for us, not opposed to the idea.
We'll call that Plan B for bomb. How about that?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And that's also something we figure out if we get overwhelmed trying to get to Sam,
Yeah.
blow up the ship. Doesn't matter. Get it out of here. But if the plan goes successfully, we can work out things afterwards.
That's a big if.
Uh-huh. Yeah, because you're
Always.
talking about 80% of the people we got to fight through on this ship. But I think we should still do it, but we
Well,
may
I
end up
mean-
having to blow up the ship.
So we need to get these
There
medallions
is the-
off and get our stuff.
There is the chance that the non-mass elves that are more neutral, if we tell them surrender, they might just surrender.
Well, that's true.
I'm not guaranteeing that. I'm just saying it's a chance. Which would then limit the number of people we have to fight through. But also, close quarters, we have several spellcasters in the party. their numbers don't mean much when they're all paralyzed or blown up in a fireball.
That we can't do if we want the ship to not be damaged too much. But yes, the fireball thing. But yeah.
I have hypnotic pattern. I imagine you and Sojourner would have some sort of crowd control or debilitation spells that could be used.
Deft is usually pretty good at debilitating people.
Yeah, I
There.
found that to work.
So
All right.
we have options. But the point is, when he does this meeting is when we make our move. He will try to get us
He's-
some way to take the collars off, or at least disable the magic on them.
Gotcha. And he's gonna leave the place unlocked for us to get our shit.
Mostly unlocked. I feel confident.
Mostly unlocked.
It's a puzzle.
Okay.
It's a dexterous puzzle. I feel pretty
Cool.
confident that if we can disable Sojourner's pendant, get me back in my body, I can disguise myself as him, make it up there without any complications, and finish unlocking the puzzle.
We have no idea how long getting you in your body is going to take.
Yeah. All while we're fighting the ship.
Yeah,
Well, no,
I
ideally-
think you're better off in G's body.
Ideally, that happens before we fight the ship.
Okay. So us partially disabling this collars is not going to trigger anything.
Well, I'm going to hope not, considering that is the entirety of his plan to help us get them off.
Okay.
I would imagine he knows how they work, and he'll give us some way to do it without setting off an alarm.
Okay.
Or maybe that's why he's taking his people down for the meeting, so when the alarm's set, they'll buy us time.
Yeah.
One way or the other, though, the plan roughly is we will have enough time to disable the collars, hopefully get me back into my body, grab our gear, and then do whatever we need to do.
And
I
then-
think we need to grab the gear
okay.
as soon as the collars are neutralized.
Yeah.
I mean,
Who's the-
it could take hours to get you in your body. We have no idea.
Who's the best at picking locks, then, out of everyone here?
Yeah, can't you do that in G's body too, though?
If I'm still in control. This is very
Dependent.
unpredictable when we switch. I could. But if in that moment we get in there and G takes back over, she probably can't.
Would G take back over, or did she have a choice?
Can't you choose to fail
sorry,
saves to make it out last time?
I didn't catch that one, Kappa. What was that?
That sounds
Listen,
about right.
man,
Yeah.
I don't
DM,
know
what do I
how
roll for
this.
interpretation.
I have no idea.
No. I don't know how this works. There are several times I have tried to take over and I've been unable to. There are other times I don't want to take over and I have been forced to. I don't understand how this works at all.
I mean, that's fair.
Speaking of, Kappa, make me a charisma save.
Do you want Kappa to make you a charisma save or G to make you a charisma save?
That depends. Are you Kappa right now, or are you G right?
I am Kappa right now.
Then Kappa needs to make a save.
Great. Where the fuck did my phone go? Because it's got all Kappa stats on it. There it is. Kappa stats. Alright. Start basic, roll the d20, and then when the stats roll, I'll give you that bonus. Is 12 enough to stay in control, DM?
12 is not enough to stay in control.
Okay, well,
At
once
least a
D&D
plus
Beyond
3.
decides to load. It's you said charisma saving throw?
hmm
Is a 22 enough to stay in control?
No.
Oh,
Yes, it is.
okay. Good. My +10 to charisma saving throws is awesome.
You'd have technically had a +5 from me too.
Oh, so
27.
27?
Careful, if it gets too high, it circles back around to the bottom.
Oh, shit.
Oh no!
Yeah, you're able to maintain being Kappa.
See, just there, I almost totally lost control.
So just stay close to me.
Crixus covered
All
your
right.
goddamn pecs. That's why.
What? Sorry, my bad.
Yeah, Brixus is just doing push-ups in the corner. Got to get a sweat on. All right. Does anybody have any more questions for Kappa before the next thing that happens? Or Sojourner, since Sojourner was also doing the thing.
Oh yeah, that's Sojourner. He was there. Totally
Anything else
paying
you want to
attention.
add, Sojourner?
You know, there's a part of me that really wishes I never left that cave.
Yeah, every day.
Let's just get this done. No, yeah, Kappa went over everything.
Okay. So in that case, Hoven, your late night liaison is the only thing that is going to happen tonight unless anybody wants to do some suspicious nighttime activities.
Hey Kappa, can you switch with G real quick?
Why?
No reason.
And also, don't look.
And also, close your eyes. It might get weird.
Oh, trust me, it's already gotten weird.
Yes, it has. I'm just playing that conversation didn't actually happen.
Sure.
Canon now.
Damn it!
You guys are just lucky there's not another Strahd name mechanic in the. They had a real problem with that the last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Zell had it now.
All right, Hoven, since you've been gone here, I'll remind you. The redhead elf has asked to meet you in the officers' quarters late at night for a secret liaison.
Okay. I mean, I'll head over there.
Meeting.
I don't
Which I'm
really-
sure won't get weird at all. I'm sure this will
Nope.
be a totally normal conversation,
Okay.
right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That was up a level, right?
Since this is the middle of the night, most of the crew are sleeping. There are a few people around. As you pass through this area, you will notice that the masked elves, they like stand next to what would presumably be their bunks, but they don't sleep in them. So as you come up those stairs, they just all kind of turn to look at you.
Just fucking weirdos. Whoop. Did I go too far?
Going through this passage here will
okay.
take you to the
Okay.
all right, Hoven, as you enter into the officer's quarters, you do see the red-headed elf. She is just kind of seductively leaned up against a bookshelf. Hoven, do you want to do this on the secret channel or the regular channel?
Well, I don't have a problem doing it on the regular channel.
All right.
I mean,
Yeah, we
yeah.
all get to hear the awkwardness.
The first thing I need you to do when you come in this room is to make me a perception check, and then I need you to be honest with me. Are you making this check at disadvantage because of the sexy elf?
Sure.
That's up to you.
I was hoping into elves.
Fuck, there was a natural 20 in there too.
Oh.
18 though.
All right, 18 is still pretty good.
I mean, my passive is 20.
Oof. Good thing that was at advantage. Okay.
All right. So
Ovid,
yes,
uh,
I'm.
how do you
I'm
want to approach this situation?
well, I'll walk it. Walk it. So is she wearing almost nothing? Very less. I mean,
She's wearing her normal like kind of clothes, but a lot of the buttons have been undone, and she is minus any like super outer clothing, no jackets, no like none of that sort of thing. As she sees you walk in, she will kind of approach you as you enter, uh, and smile very warmly at you as she reaches out and just kind of runs the back of her hand across the side of your face. And she says, I was beginning to worry you wouldn't show.
oh no, there's no reason why I wouldn't show. I had to clean out some systems and stuff like that, but I'm here. I'm glad
Of
it's just the two
course.
of us. So
Me too.
I'm not sure how you want to do this, but are we just getting right into this, or are we
She steps over to the desk and picks up 2 glasses of wine and hands you one. She says, I think this first.
okay? Power
Uh,
chug it, just not a.
Her, Oven, I was going to do something before you power chug it, but
Oh, I'm
that's
sorry.
okay. We'll just do both. We'll just do both of them at once. Oven, hold on. I don't have the proper thing pulled up here.
Make a save for date rape drug.
Yeah.
We are first, since we're doing that, first make me a con save. That is the first one.
18.
Okay.
I was already rolling. I'm like, all right, it's coming.
And the second one will be a wisdom save.
Ooh. Yeah, not terrible. Ooh, never mind. That's a natural one.
Inspiration now.
Yeah, enjoy your inspiration. Oven. So you succeed on one and fail on the other. As she hands you this glass and she just kind of runs her fingers along your arm, you feel a deep sense of like, not only do I really like this person, but this person is super trustworthy.
So,
Oh, Hoven.
Oh, boy.
so we're meeting in the infirmary in like a day or so, right? That's what the plan
Like-
is?
He's like, wow, I haven't even asked you any questions.
Me and that weird one
Uh,
that like has a male voice but's talking through a female body. That's still kind of weird. I don't know. Sometimes it's G and sometimes it's not G. Oh, that's weird.
She
But yeah, they're
leads you
like
over.
with
She leads you over to the bed, Hoven, as she like gently with one finger just pushes on your shoulder, guiding you down to the mattress. As she whispers, she's gonna whisper and also nibble on your ear a little bit as she says, "Now, why don't you tell me everything you know about what your little friends are planning?"
well, all right. So I wasn't really fully paying attention. I mean, I kind of just go with the flow, but
Yeah,
So-
honestly, Hoven's probably the best person for this to happen to.
all right. So you know how Sam is all sick and stuff. I guess the captain, we're gonna go down there. He's gonna go down there with all of his trusted people, right? So I guess it's
Mm.
you and the Birdman. He won't see it coming. And probably some other people I don't know about.
You're hilarious, Hoven.
Oh, thanks. I try. So I guess our weapons and shit is stored in a different plane or something. I don't know, different boat somewhere else. Not here. So somehow we're gonna get our collars unlocked. So we're gonna get all of our shit back, all of our power back, and then we're gonna take over the boat. May
Oh
or may
my,
not burn
that
it.
sounds very dangerous.
Yeah, we may or may not burn it. I'm not sure yet. However we're feeling. We could also take it and burn it and then fix it later.
How,
And then,
how would you possibly burn it though?
well, like I said, when all of us get our collars off, we'll get our magic spells back. And
Mhm.
those of us who or more than just fighters will like take over the boat. However, put out some patterns
How,
and shit
how
like
are you
that.
planning on getting the collars off, though? That's gonna require some doing.
Well, I mean, I think it involves someone who has good hands. Who? Come on. Look at these. Look how good these are. Or somebody else. I don't know. And then somehow we'll get the collar off. Hopefully the alarm doesn't go off if there is an alarm. And then I don't know. Then, like I said, I guess majority of the boat people are either not with us or not for us. So we either have to.
Oven, make me another wisdom save.
All right, let me roll that again. That's better. 19. No. Wait. What? Oh, should I have?
Oh no, wait,
19.
this lasts an hour. My bad.
Oh,
I thought it only lasted a minute. So she looks at you, Hoven, as you lay there back on the bed, and she's kind of like playing with your hair a little bit as you lay there explaining the plans to her. She's like, "Now then, I suppose there's only one thing left to do," as she like kind of like walks her fingers up your chest towards your face. At which point, the invisible mage that is also in here. I
damn
need
it,
you.
Hoven.
I need you to make a. God, what kind of save is this?
charisma.
Hold on. It is a. What the fuck kind of save is this? Oh,
Strength.
oh, never mind. He has to cast a different spell.
Oh. I figure out what's going on here.
Oh no, Hoven, what have you done?
All right,
Rolled really bad. That's
Hoven,
what I rolled.
how many? Hoven. Okay, so we are gonna upcast the fuck out of this. So hold on, you actually don't make a save for what I'm doing instead.
Oh, okay.
See, Hoven, this is why you don't go secretly meet elves.
Let's do one more level just to be safe.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
right.
we're definitely leaning towards Plan B, Bob, at this point, then, right? Like we've basically eliminated.
I mean,
mean-
even though we're hearing it, all our characters would know he's probably fucking something up.
I mean, some
Hoven,
people's plan A
she-
is plan B, but
Hoven, she grabs onto your chin and leans in as though to kiss you as you suddenly lose consciousness.
okay.
Before the next thing that happens,
Now, was that a
I
charmed
need-
or frightened effect? I guess I don't have a saving throw, so it wouldn't make a difference.
yeah, no, it's a he
Oh,
just upcast the fuck out of sleep.
I know it's way
I
too late
need-
for that, but would that wine have been a charmed or charmed effect?
The wine is not a charm effect.
Okay.
The wine was something to make you more amenable to it, but the first thing was the wisdom save was a charm effect.
Well,
So
yeah. It's all right.
obviously. Anyhow, I need Dodor specifically to make me to throw a d20 for me. Give me a luck check.
Oh boy.
Dodor, the redhead elf,
Dodor.
is your friend.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
Well, you're not in luck.
Okay.
First roll back.
So, during the night, there is going to be a knock on your guys' door.
Get the door, Crixus.
Ooh.
Alright, I got it.
Hold on, I need to
Why is G in
position
another
some
room?
people around.
There's someone invisible out there.
G,
You
get your-
open the door. Hold on. The person is coming. Don't worry.
Crixus, you were
Yeah,
supposed
she
to be over
is.
here
Oh.
with me.
Slung over one of the masked elves' shoulders is Hoven. Hoven appears
Oh.
unharmed but unconscious. Whenever somebody opens the door, the elf person, the sort of elf, is going to drop Hoven on the floor. And they are going to nod curtly at you and walk away.
I mean, honestly, that's probably not as bad as some of his dates turn out, right? Like, this is probably good.
He's still alive.
Yeah, I'm just gonna, like, kick him.
Yeah,
Hoven.
the sleep spell does say that if you are jostled by your friends, that you, or if you take damage, you are awakened.
Hoven,
Yeah.
wake up.
What? I'm here.
Do most of your dates end like this, or should we be worried?
Yes.
Okay. Did you learn anything?
Ooh, man, that must have been a good time. I don't remember most of it. Went in there, had a drink, and then I'm here.
Man, if I was really thinking, I would have cast Modify Memory on you.
Oh.
So you took a drink. You took a drink from a known villain on the
No, no.
ship.
She's one of the good ones, remember? And then,
What made us think that?
I mean, she gave me that look, like, yeah, I'm with the captain.
Yeah.
It's okay. I mean, I only told her everything that G told us.
You what now?
Everything that G Kappa, whatever you want to call them, what they just told us, I pretty much told her that, so that way when we're in the infirmary, we know what to expect.
Was that like a good thing? Because he said it like it's a good thing.
I'm
Yeah.
going to step outside the door and over Hoven and knock on Crixus's and Kappa's door.
I mean, that way they're not surprised when things happen. I mean, right?
Hey, I'm not looking, but you two need to get out here. We have a problem.
What?
This elf comes around the corner and says, "Not looking at what? Is there shenanigans going on down there?"
Go back to your toilet wings game or whatever you do. I don't know.
He sees
Walk
that
away.
he sees that it's Reyna, and he says, "Oh, Falil should be on duty anytime now. You know, your special boy."
So
I'm
when
gonna start dragging Hoven into the room.
when the mommy rabbit and the daddy rabbit love each other, they jump on top of each other a lot. And
Right.
they
That's
make
what.
really weird noises. Is that what's happening?
That's what happened. Like I. She's really strong, so she pushed me down in the bed. And
He's gonna be like, yes, there's gonna be another rabbit here.
yeah, could be another Earth elf. Yeah, something like that.
No, a rabbit.
Oh yeah.
That's how you
Sorry.
make a little rabbit. So that's how my parents told me. So
When a mommy rabbit and a daddy lap rabbit love each other very much.
I mean, you people sure do know how to make a good raisin. Just saying.
What's the issue?
I'm pretty sure Hoven just told somebody that is unquestionably not on our side, our whole plan.
That's what it sounds
And now
like.
he's like basically asleep and drunk.
Damn it.
So I think maybe we need a new plan.
Hoven, you couldn't keep your lips shut for 2 seconds?
I mean, she
Where's
couldn't
the
either, but that's
infirmary?
besides the point.
I
Um,
hope it was worth it, buddy. I hope it was worth it. Did you even get any out of it, or did she just knock you out?
Yes.
Ugh.
Hoven, according to the wording of the spell, when the spell ends, you do know that you were charmed by them.
Bitch.
Yeah, I don't think you actually got anybody.
No. I think it was a plot to find out what we're. Shit.
You
Yep.
think?
You think?
You put that one together?
Do we need to go kill this bitch right now?
I mean, we need to do something right now because currently somebody who is not on our side knows, I'm presuming, all, and let's be honest, it's Hoven, so probably not all of our plan, but at least a broad framework of our plan.
Yeah. He probably
I
doesn't
agree. You need to
understand
go
the
back
plan.
there and you need to jump on the bed because I want a brother rabbit,
Uh,
and this is not acceptable.
You can get a brother rabbit a different way.
Okay, that's fine.
I don't
I'm
think
happy
sleeping
to.
with the enemy is gonna be the best way to get you a brother.
He and Crixus will
Okay.
do it eventually. Don't worry.
That's where I was going with that.
You might have had a brother rabbit tonight if someone didn't come knock on the door.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Raina.
So do we need to like make a move now
Yeah,
on something?
yeah.
Let's go. Let's get our stuff. We do it now.
All right.
Yeah, I
Where's
mean,
this?
right? Like, we either go
We
to this
got-
this room and try and kill her, or she's already gone and talking.
And for those of you that don't have your magic back, cannonball it. That's the best plan we got. Let's go.
Yep.
All right.
I don't know why
All
we
right.
bother making plans.
Oh,
Neither
either.
do I.
Really
Who
not
wants
our
the
strong
shank?
suit.
I
Who
mean,
wants the shank that I stole from the kitchen?
all right. So, Kappa,
The
lead
funny
the
thing
way.
was, her original plan was to charm Crixus, but Crixus was otherwise engaged, so Hoven was the backup.
So that awkward conversation saved Crixus from being charmed by an elf.
That is correct.
You're welcome,
Crixus is
Crixus.
So mad.
Thanks, G. Thanks, Boo Boo.
All right.
You're
Where's our
welcome.
stuff? At least if we get that, we can hold our own, kind of maybe.
Let's go.
We go out into the hallway. You pass the elf playing solitaire at the table, and he says, where are you going?
For a walk.
To have fun in the open sea air. Do you want to join us?
I gotta go take a shit.
I'm going to skip that one, but
I mean, these people like.
all at
I mean,
once.
I mean, we stick as a team when we poop. Sorry, I didn't know you had such sensitive ears.
he looks at you, and he gets real serious for a second, Hoven, as he nods, and he says, never split the party. And he sits back down. The other elf at the end of the hall, like, kind of looks at you, but does not make any move to stop you.
Oh, I don't have stairs.
You don't have stairs?
No.
There, I should-
Like, thank you. Yeah, they're not there. Anywhere. I don't.
I run up the stairs slightly faster than before.
That's right.
Nice.
Ooh, my legs do hurt.
Remember, G, stay by me in case you need
Ice
to
bath.
How do.
Raina, ice bath.
fight off
How-
G.
Huh? Because I tried to click on my character and then I went downstairs. I don't understand. What the I don't understand what's happening.
Is the chef in the kitchen?
Yeah, are we?
He is working on tomorrow's food.
Okay. I was gonna go steal that bottle of liquor, but that's fine.
Hoven and people coming up on deck, the first thing you are going to notice is that outside the captain's quarters are 2 masked elves.
Hey, Raina, you want to hand me one of those cannonballs?
You want to make a real loud bang right now, or you
Yeah,
want to
maybe
try
we
and do
should.
it with that little knife?
I was gonna say, are
Hoven,
we being sneaky about
the
this?
door to the officers' quarters does appear to be now locked.
Wow.
So the 2 masked elves outside the door are not the only ones here. Everyone that is on deck is on deck. So, just so you are aware of the situation.
Gotcha.
That's
I
why I
think we
wanted the
just go
cannonball, because fuck it.
Go have a meeting
And
with the captain. I don't think we need to explode anyone right now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
and
captain summoned us. Let us by.
They look at each other, look at you, back at each other, back at you, and then
I-
they will unlock the door to the captain's room.
Oh, perfect.
Thank you.
Great, thank you.
Thank you, thank you. I can't go in, but thank you. Oh, I can go in, haha. So I do have
And
stairs. They're just invisible.
sitting at the captain's desk is Samar.
Of course it is. Fuck you.
I love you too.
Damn it.
How is
Yeah.
Samar looking?
He looks pretty healthy.
Pretty good. Yeah.
He's not actually unharmed. Hold on, I need to apply a little damage to him. Because both Samar and Falarin use weapons that will leave a lasting impression.
Good.
If he uses it on us.
And as he sits there with his feet up on the table, he says, "Oh my, I wasn't expecting a meeting."
Well, to be
Where's the
fair,
captain?
it was the captain, not you. Where is the captain?
Oh, I'm afraid that Captain Falarin has been relieved of duty for the time being. But I'm sure that I can address any concerns you may.
Sorry, we only speak to the actual captain.
Yeah.
Well, then you are fully welcome to return to your rooms.
Where is the captain?
The captain was unable to perform his duties and has thus been relieved. So, really,
Even,
his whereabouts are not really a concern of yours.
even after he whooped your ass?
Is there blood or evidence of a fight in here?
Give me a perception check.
I'll join you on that.
Yeah.
As you say that to him, Nigel, you can see a little anger just kind of flaring under the surface. Not quite enough to like break, but he says, as far as I see it, one of us is here and the other is not. So,
Yeah,
what does
did you
that tell you?
ambush him in his sleep while he was resting? Kind of a coward's way out. It looks like you had help. As I just kind of glance at the help next to me.
She's actually leaned up against the corner here. I'll put her there as she has a dagger that she is picking at her nails with. As she'll just kind of look at you and wink, Crixus.
No.
Very few. Oh
Almost
no,
an
Crixus got a
8.
good perception.
Yeah.
Crixus, you look around the room. It looks like the room has been. You haven't spent a ton of time in here, so it's less that things look out of place and more like things were hastily cleaned.
Yeah.
So is there sign of a struggle? No, but it does look like this room got a very fast action wipe down.
Yeah. Took the coward's way out to get you done.
Gee, you can make me a sleight of hand check. It better be good.
Uh, what was the blast radius when we saw those cannonballs go off? Or in that
About
earlier
20
fight?
foot. They're about the size of a fireball.
That's pretty big. Right now.
Yep.
Just
Oh,
just pointing that out.
I was just asking. I ain't doing nothing. I'm just asking.
DM, is there any chance I can try to quickly switch before I make that, or do I need to make that now?
Your mental stats are what change when you switch. You use G's physical stats all
Oh,
the time.
fuck. This is gonna suck. All right.
You don't have to go through with your plan if you don't want to.
I mean, we could figure something else out.
I mean, the
Mhm.
option is either that or I'm gonna smash it.
I mean, or we can go.
Given what you know about it, you would be pretty certain that you don't have the ability to smash it
Okay.
in your current state.
He's gonna let us walk out this door.
All right. Well, I guess we'll go
Yeah.
find the real captain.
Yeah, let's go.
You know, all of this activity this late at night makes me a little suspicious. I think what might be the best thing to do is to have you escorted to your room. And I think you might need to stay there.
Seems unnecessary. You've already taken all our shit from us and all our
Yeah,
powers. You
what
can't even
can
just let us walk around. What the hell are we gonna do?
Yeah.
Nothing. You got us.
You already got us, dude. We can't do shit.
Reyna?
Yeah.
Do you have the cannonballs on you?
I sure do.
I have one in my backpack.
I would have no. Yeah, there's no way I would have left them. So I sure do.
1 second.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Okay,
oh,
bye. Run,
oh! What on earth? What on earth makes you think they didn't lock the door behind you?
I really thought that was Sam asking him, but like, why would he directly ask?
So Reyna,
Uh-huh.
the elf leaning against the bookshelf will come up behind you, and
Mhm.
what do you have on you that you are keeping the cannonballs in?
I would have, yeah, some kind of pouch off to my side that had like spell component, not components, but like just my like spelly junk, my extra clothes and shit in it. That they didn't take it, so I took that stuff out. I have it in there.
What are you thinking about doing there, Elf?
She looks at you, Crixus, and looks down at Reyna, and is like, a random contraband search.
I don't think that's necessary.
It seems unnecessary. Yeah.
Samar stands up, picking up his huge greatsword, and he says, "You know, the funny thing about this whole situation is, if it were up to me, I'd just kill you and bring the bodies. But I'm not allowed to do that." And he's going to step around here, and he is going to rest the blade of it on Crixus's shoulder as he says, "However, I have not been given any guidelines on the condition on which you arrive in."
I just kind of look at the blade and cute. Axes are better.
I'm sure. Crixus does a.
You know
Oh
it does.
yeah,
You know it
it definitely does.
You know it does. Why
It
ask?
teetered. It teetered on a 2 for a second, but then it rolled over to a 14, which, with his bonus, is for sure gonna hit you.
Yeah.
Crixus, you are going to take 20 slashing damage.
Oh, hey, that also applied to Hoven for some reason.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, Oben. 20 slashing damage and an additional. You know what? He's feeling extra spicy. Let's put a smite in here too.
Oh
So you're gonna.
God!
Okay,
I'm gonna pull a Kappa.
you are gonna take 20 slashing,
Mhm.
and then you're gonna take 15 radiant just normally, and then from his smite, you are going to take an additional. An additional 24 radiant damage.
Ow.
So that is 44.
66.
44 plus. It's 55 damage, I think.
Nah, it was more than that. 20, 20. I pretty much. It was like 20.
It sounds painful.
Yeah, I'm at 56 HP. Out
Okay.
of 115.
I also need you to make a con save.
I'm actually pretty good at those.
Ooh, lucky. Crixus, he slashes into you, and you have the strangest sensation because there is heat from the radiant damage. It's not heat like fire, but you are immediately followed with intense cold just in your bones. And it is only the bones around the injury site that he hits you with.
I'm assuming you just kind of like shoved it into my shoulder, kind of thing.
Yeah. You think that if you had not passed that con save, you might have suffered something that would not go away with a long rest.
Fair enough.
Uh,
Kind of shake the shoulder off. I'm like, that kind of stung a little. Big
Is that-
man stabbing someone without a weapon.
Yeah. What kind of
See,
honor
that's
do
the-
you have?
kind of honor do I have? None. And he's going to take another swing at Crixus unless somebody stops him.
I'm gonna take the cannonball out. God damn it!
I
I'm
was gonna
gonna
say,
take the
can I take-
cannonball out.
Hold up.
Throw the whole bag.
I'm gonna take.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take. Well, because I'm the only one that me and Nigel are the only two that are gonna get hit if I throw it where I'm gonna throw it. So, which no, I'm sure Nigel will be okay. I probably won't be, but I am going to reach into my bag. I'm gonna click the cannonball and I'm going to throw it, right here at this desk, right there.
All right, here's what's going to happen. I'm going to let Reyna throw this cannonball. Then we're all going to
Sure.
roll initiative. And we're
Yeah.
going to see what happens.
Crixus is also going to go into a frenzied rage.
I would be shocked if you didn't.
hmm
DM, did I roll
So-
high enough? Did I do good enough?
You did not.
Did I do good?
Okay, Reyna, you throw this cannonball. How much looking at these cannonballs did Reyna do in the past little bit of time? I don't know if we talked about your how intimately you got familiar with these.
Oh, I mean, I don't know that I. To be fair, I don't know that I specifically said, but it's Reyna studying something and she's been bored, so I
Okay.
think she would have spent quite a bit of time. Like
Give
you
me an
say, Reyna
arcana.
and study, and that kind of goes together.
Yeah, give me an Arcana check at advantage.
Sure. I didn't know what else to do, guys. I'm sorry.
You're good. I don't know if
20.
I would have been able to take another hit.
That's kind of what I was
Okay.
thinking. I'm like, I don't know that you could take two.
With a 20, Reyna, you check these things out enough that you know that you can
Okay.
you can change these a little bit, alter the type of damage that they do.
Okay.
So whoever would be loading them into the cannon would basically select fire, lightning, whatever, some sort of elemental damage before loading it, and then they would go. So yeah, with a 20, I would say that you would get to choose what kind of damage this is.
In his fight, in the times we've seen him fight, does he seem to hate one element more than the other?
I mean, no.
Okay, just thought I'd check. I mean,
But what you choose will have an effect on what it does to the ship, also.
yeah. Sure. I mean, I'm leaning towards fire just because that'll cause some more chaos, maybe.
Okay.
So yeah, I guess. Oh yeah, I will. Yeah, I'll go with fire.
We're gonna go with fire.
Ooh, I mean,
And are we placing it?
Yep.
About
Wherever
there?
it hits, yeah. Yep, where it hits him. Yep, and if I'm in it, that's okay.
I think that you are out of it. You're just kind of like right on that line.
Oh,
Yeah, we
good.
Yeah,
That's
you're like just out.
you are a charitable and malevolent God. Thank you.
Charitable and malevolent. I mean,
That is-
that's not
They're both
untrue, but
correct.
like,
Yeah.
Mostly charitable.
okay. I am gonna have him make a dex save. And that's a natural 20 on his dex save.
Ah,
Of course.
fuck off. Sure. And we can't do shit because we have no magic. So yeah.
Would
Good,
it be disadvantage
good.
because he's surprised? No.
On the upside, Tom's stuck with the UFO on his screen now.
That's
Shit.
That is true.
He's the only one.
So here's the thing. They learned about
Yeah.
the cannonballs from Hoven, so they knew they were there, but I don't know that they would have expected Reyna to throw one
Me?
in this room. So I think you make a compelling case. I'll have him roll at disadvantage.
Yes.
Yay.
So instead of a natural 20, it is a natural 1.
Yes.
Let's go!
He takes
Everything in
God.
balance.
There is
Double
a
damage.
god.
Everything in balance.
Reyna, roll me 5d10s.
Come on, Reyna. Come on, Reyna.
I got a question though. That second saving throw that I did, that I got a second natural 1. Would that have not happened because it was a time thing? Basically, just would I get my inspiration back?
Yeah, actually you would, because that was an unnecessary roll. So
Gotcha.
okay. So with a terrifyingly maniacal smile across his face, he says to you, Nigel, honor? I gave that up a long time ago as he winds up to swing on Crixus. Unbeknownst to him, Reyna grabs one of the cannonballs that this other elf was trying to get off of her, but Crixus distracted her, so she didn't actually grab them. And Reyna throws a ball. A fireball erupts in this small area. Now, this is a small enclosed space. So, while you are all outside the range of the flames of this, the entire room is now on fire.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
That's fine.
And that's how things are going.
Since he got a natural 1, did he did he fall on his ass? Did he drop his sword by chance?
No, he is going to take
Okay.
full damage, and that is all
That's
you're going to
fine.
get out of a natural
That's-
1.
That's good. That's good. That's more than good.
To be fair, that's
Good
helpful.
roll.
Mm-hmm.
As he is now fully pissed off.
Yeah, well.
Yep.
Yep.
I am going to say that the explosion is forceful enough that the door is
Ooh.
now open.
That's good.
Is it?
Crixus,
Well,
you are first act.
Was this where our stuff was supposed to be? In here?
right here in the
Yes.
globe where I'm next to.
Who? Just in case it
Leave it
matters,
open, T.
who has the tiny knife that we did manage to scowl?
Me.
What?
Either Nigel still has it or Nigel gave it back to me. I don't know which.
I would imagine I would give it back to you. I don't remember, but
But
Can
I don't think we
Okay.
talked about it, but I said you could borrow it in case you had the chance to kill him on your
yeah, I
little
would have
trip.
gave it back. I would have gave it back,
Okay.
especially after we talked about you having to break into something. I completely
Yeah.
forgot about that.
I am going to say that you guys have 2 rounds of combat before the rest of the ship figures out what's happening and reacts.
Gotcha. DM, can I try to steal his weapon?
That was my first thought too.
God damn it, Crixus, that's what I was gonna do.
No.
There's
You
another
get
elf
our-
in here you can steal from.
Yeah, that's who
Yeah,
I was
because
going
there's a
after.
rule. You can exchange one of your attacks for a disarmament attack that does no damage, but if you succeed, you take their weapon. And I figured, as a fighter, I'll just action surge it and try it 6 times. Because
Yeah.
surely I must succeed once.
Why don't you focus on getting our stuff,
Yeah.
getting us access to our stuff, and we'll fight.
Okay.
So that's what I would like to do, sir.
Okay. Since you don't have a weapon, I'm gonna say that you can try and just yank it out of his hands, but he is gonna roll at advantage.
It's okay, because so am I.
That's true.
I'm assuming you want athletics, right? Or
Yeah,
just
this is
strength?
gonna be athletics.
Come on, baby. 28.
28. Hot damn. Let's see. How well does he have to do to beat that? Pretty well.
I was gonna say, I feel like he's a paladin. I've probably got the same bonus I do.
Well, he might have focused charisma more than strength, Crixus. He might only have an 18 strength.
Ooh, touche.
He might be a 20 charis, 18 strength paladin, you know?
He does not. He, in fact, has the same bonus that you do, and he also rolled a 19.
God damn it. Do we do rollies or what?
That's going to be rollies.
So, all right. So we just one solid 1d20?
Yep.
You should do it so I can see your d20.
But then I can't lie to you.
Ah, 12.
Can you see that?
No.
What? I put it on
Yeah.
public roll.
Oh, damn it. I'll trust you. What'd you get?
Better than 12.
I figured.
I no longer trust you. Make it public.
Yep. I call bullshit. I will use my second attack to do this.
Wait a minute. You
I'm waiting.
rolled a 12. You didn't. That's not your.
Oh, you rolled a 10. I see it.
So I
see it
thought
now.
you had 12 total.
Oh, no. I rolled a 12, natural 12.
I see. In that case, you yank his sword out of his hands.
Yeah. And I am already raging.
I
You
think
still have
know what to do
another
with that
attack
sword.
too.
Well,
Mhm.
technically, I went frenzied. Would you have counted
yeah.
frenzied before combat or after combat started?
We would count frenzy after combat started.
Okay, so I only have the one attack. Okay, well, I will recklessly swing his own blade at him. Doing probably significantly less damage than he did to me.
You are not attuned to this weapon.
Yep.
So
So it's just a great sword.
it's basically just a regular ass greatsword.
Ask him if we can take a break for an hour so you can attune to it.
Sir, do you mind if I sit with this weapon for
But at
about 30
least
minutes
he
now?
doesn't have it. At least he doesn't have it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So do I just put like a normal great sword on my inventory and use that?
Yeah, just throw a greatsword on your sheet and just use that for now.
Okay.
Arya, no. Hey,
Great
Arya,
sword.
no. No.
Bad Arya.
Arya, yes.
Don't
Do it,
go
Arya.
Don't go in the culvert.
Do the thing.
Oh,
Become
clover?
ungovernable.
Shit. Yeah, maybe don't.
Be a rebel.
Maybe don't go in the clover.
Go with the clover.
Culvert.
Well,
Just trying to
that
go in a
could kill
hole.
dogs. So
Ooh,
Oh, good.
I don't think that's
Oh,
gonna hit.
hey. That's not good.
18
doesn't it-
is not gonna hit.
Poop. Well, at least I have his axe. For a second.
Are you gonna
wait a
bend it into an X?
Or sword, sorry.
Everything's an axe to Crixus. They're just different shaped axes.
Hold on, let me read
It's
this
just
real
a
quick.
really long thin axe.
When does this happen?
When does what happen?
Yeah, 10th level. Oh, it's an action. Okay, never mind. This move.
Oh yeah.
I was just happened to looking at my character sheet. And I was like, oh fuck, I forgot I had that. Okay.
All right, is that it for Crixus?
Yeah, that's gonna do it.
All right, G, you are up.
Do it, G.
So,
do
is
You
the
got it.
globe a puzzle or is it just I'm trying to remember how you described it to me last time.
Yes. Short answer, yes, it is a puzzle.
Okay, another short answer from you. If one were to just, like you rip apart a Rubik's Cube, just jam a blade in there and shove it open, could that work?
G, make me an Arcana check.
Sounds about
Maybe.
right. I either have to rely on my really bad dex to try to open this, or risk it with strength. I'm gonna see if I can risk it with strength. If I can just jam the knife in there and use it to just kind of force it open.
Give me an athletics check.
Oh,
Oh, there it is.
G, almost without even like absent-mindedly, you jam this knife in there, pry, and immediately break your knife as though it's nothing.
fuck.
So strong that you just broke it immediately.
Motherfucker! Someone else open this damn thing.
G, you know yourself. You know that you absolutely would have torn apart a normal item. You suspect that it is not possible to pry this open because you just absolutely crushed it and it didn't work.
Right. Question: would that attempt have been my entire action, or what are my attacks?
I'll give you it for one of your attacks.
Right. Someone else open this thing. I'm gonna start boxing with the elf.
All right. Give me an unarmed attack.
All right. Now I gotta find my unarmed attacks again. Where are they? Here we go. $27.
That's gonna hit.
That'll be 6 damage.
He is gonna resist some of that. I imagine it's just regular bludgeoning damage.
Yeah.
You go to punch him, and you see his armor kind of flash a little bit as you hit him, absorbing some of your attack.
Good, a challenge.
Was he part barbarian too?
No,
21?
he has super magic armor. 21 is not gonna hit.
Ooh.
All right. That's fine. I broke a knife,
Oh, Jesus,
and then I tried to
21
break
doesn't
his
hit?
nose.
Yep, 21. This is not somebody you were meant to fight just yet.
Hmm.
Is that it for G, or are you gonna keep going?
Well, see, it sucks because I don't have any of my giant rune magic, which is like what my whole class is built around.
Mm-hmm.
That must
Yeah,
be so difficult for you.
Must be so
Yeah.
hard.
Yeah,
Can't
wizards
wait
don't
for
need
the
their
casters to go.
Yeah, casters don't need this stuff.
Casters can
I
try to
have-
get
Only
into our
depends.
equipment because casters are
Listen.
smart with arcane.
I have
Yeah.
one idea.
Yeah.
I'm gonna message it to Mike and Tom, and we're gonna see if that plays out. But other than that, I don't think I got much to do here.
I mean,
I
I'm
mean,
just
you-
imagining Sojourner doing the weird Sandman kills Spider-Man comic. But
You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna action search, and we're gonna keep this going.
I was thinking
Alright.
more of Sojourner can turn into like the time he got reincarnated as a slime.
Yeah, that'd be good.
I wish I could be Reem. Are you kidding me?
That's what I'm saying. Pull a Rimuru, man.
Just don't
that
go to like
didn't
this
hit.
third season now.
That also didn't hit. Man, G, what's wrong with you?
It's almost like you don't have any of your good weapons that give you bonuses.
25 hit.
25 will hit.
Bam! Second smack.
Nice.
I did the equivalent of one normal hit to him in 6 attacks. Let's go.
Yeah, for 3 damage.
Listen, man, damage is damage, and I'm
That's-
boxing with essentially an elven demigod. Lay
Yeah.
off, all right?
Hey, no, I'm right there with you. He fucking damn near one-shot me, so
That's my turn. I beat the shit out of this man to the best of my ability.
Okay. It's his turn.
You are next.
Mhm,
Oh god.
mhm.
He's gonna look at Yuji and he's gonna hold up a finger and he's gonna say, "Not your turn yet." And he is going to regard Crixus.
Yep.
Oh.
And Crixus, he is going to punch you in the face.
Shocking.
Yeah,
Rude.
so rude.
That is a 27 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
So on the plus side, it's only, I believe, 6 bludgeoning reduced to 3. But
Yep, there it is.
he is going to dump a smite into this punch.
You can smite your fists?
I thought
You
it
can
had-
absolutely smite unarmed attacks.
I
Did
thought it had to be a
melee-
f- yeah, I thought
melee
it had to be a
attack.
finesse or yeah,
I
melee.
thought it actually had to be a weapon.
Yeah, I thought it had to be a
that is
weapon.
Here, let me.
that is a thing that I don't.
When you hit with a melee weapon attack, you can expend 1
Yeah.
spell slot.
Melee weapon attack.
Yeah.
Does
Yep.
a fist count
No,
as a weapon?
In 2014 rules, in the rules we're using, you cannot smite with your fists. In 2024, they changed smite to be when you hit with an attack, meaning you absolutely can in the new rules.
All right. Well, all right. That's fair.
Stand by. Stand by.
I mean, we're kind of mixing the rules already. So, if he wants to smite with his fist, smite with his fist.
Oh, and is
Mhm.
DN higher than the gods, so yeah.
Yeah. So,
Mike, check your Discord.
As of 2018, the answer from whatever person at D&D Beyond is you can perform smites with unarmed attacks, and they count as melee weapon attacks. But unarmed strikes are not. Wait a minute, this is contradictory. Hold on.
Hold on. So here's the thing. The 2014 rules are confusing as fuck. Weapons
Yeah.
are a thing that they are an actual object. However, a weapon attack is something that you make with something that deals damage. Therefore, an unarmed attack is an unarmed melee weapon attack.
yep. Yep.
So
I'm a-
it's terminology, but technically, yes, you can smite with your fist because the attack is classified as a weapon attack.
You know what, Tom?
Mm.
You smite away,
Unarmed,
buddy.
unarmed
smite
strikes are melee weapon attacks, but they are not weapons. That is the
If you want to smite, you can smite.
I mean, I
Anyways.
already queued up the dice.
Go for it, buddy.
We all knew it was happening. We tried.
Yeah, go for it. I was just
That is going to be an additional 37 radiant damage.
holy.
Jesus.
Maybe not. I lied.
How you feeling, Crixus?
Not great. I will use Vengeful Assault and attack him back. And hit. And roll absolute trash damage.
Oh yeah, you're using a greatsword. That's right. You're not unarmed. Okay, so he's gonna take half of that. And he is gonna use a reaction on you, if I'm reading this correctly, where he can use his reaction to hit you.
He's got the same move I do?
I mean, it's called something different, but
Yeah,
I thought you were supposed to do this to Rain and not Crixus, Tom.
that's all right. Crixus is about to die.
Frixis, yeah, that's a 28 to hit you
Oh my
for
god.
Another 3.
another 3 bludgeoning. On the plus side, he's used his biggest spell slot, so he probably won't be able to do as much damage with
Just
his.
gotta beat 24.
Come on, roll 23.
It's 28.
Yep.
No.
Frixis
gotta
goes
die.
unconscious. He's going to use his object interaction to pick his sword back up,
Yeah.
Oh.
and he's going to
Ye-
look at G and use his second attack. And he's going to kind of crack his neck a little bit and just, oh, see, now this is fun. Oh, but
Fuck.
that's a natural 4 to hit G. So hold on, his
Nope.
bonus. It's not a total of 4. What is your AC?
19.
19 when you're wearing all your stuff.
We have all
19
our
when I
armor.
have
We
my
have our
regular
armor.
armor on, which you said I got to keep.
Okay, in
Yeah.
that case, he still will not hit. Okay.
It's your turn.
You guys can stop combat anytime, just a heads up. Hoven, you are up.
All right, so yeah, like that's gonna happen. So I want to use one of my superiority dice, and then kind of take Sojourner and do a bait and switch, so that way we can switch spots.
Wasn't he
That-
technically in my armor? Anyway.
Sojourner, are you in Nigel's armor right now?
You're muted, Quinn.
I'm not
There you go.
muted. You're muted. Yes, I am.
Okay, so
Don't
then
lie
I,
to me.
then I don't have to do that. So I will take a step closer and then try to rustle any weapons off of this thing.
She's currently got a dagger in her hand. Her other hand is free.
That's the only thing that I see. She doesn't actually have the.
I'll let you make an attempt for the dagger in her hand if you want.
Sure. Ugh.
Ooh,
I'm gonna
natural 19 on the die. So
let me
is...
reuse that. So or my inspiration.
Okay. Just a heads up, you got to beat a 23.
Nah.
It's not happening.
You get your inspiration, bro.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I use it, get it back.
You cannot use it on the inciting roll, so in this case, you can't use it again.
But you get it
Right.
back.
Right. But I used it,
Yeah.
and then I got another one, so I would get it back essentially, right?
Yeah, so now you have another one in the bank.
So seeing that the person is struggling, I thought I'm going to like change my position and then try to pull that out again. Using my second attack. 22.
So close to another natural 19. She instead rolls a 14.
Okay, 22.
So you are able to wrest her dagger from her hand.
Yeah, and so I'm just gonna, I guess, action surge and then attack her twice with it.
All right, you have a mundane dagger.
26, I think, hits.
Absolutely hits.
Do I want to put anything on that? I don't think so. Okay, I'll mark her as a favored foe as well. Why not? So that does 16 points of damage.
Jesus, for a dagger? Hot
Yeah.
damn.
I got special things. Second attack.
She does not have super special armor that halves the damage, but
Second attack is
that
16.
teetered on a 20. 16 is gonna hit.
Okay.
She is lightly armored.
For 7 more points. Yeah. Do I want to do anything else? No, I think that's good. That'll be my turn.
All right. She is going to bonus action disengage, get to the other side of
Okay,
Crixus.
But does she have Sentinel?
She does not have Sentinel.
So I will swing her as even though she tries to disengage, that does not the 13. Hold up. I will use a superiority dice and do a precision strike on that. Adding
Okay.
21 to hit.
21 is going to hit.
And that is, I always forget, it's that. So that's going to do an additional 9 points, and she doesn't get a chance to move. It stops her in the tracks.
Okay. So she will take that damage. She'll say, fine, I can do it from here. She pulls another dagger from behind her back, leans down, and presses it into Crixus's throat.
Oh
What did
god.
I do?
You're dying.
Yeah.
So as she
Oh
presses
god.
it deeply into Crixus, she's like, we can keep going if you want, or we can all calm right the fuck down.
Uh-oh. How do I undo that? There we go.
Oh no, now you're dead.
Well, I thought, am I taking, did she stab
She has
me?
not
Or did
damaged
she-
you. She is
Oh, okay, so
threatening
like-
to damage you.
Yeah,
do I
she's
take 2
stopping
death
us.
saves, or
No, she is no, she hasn't done anything to you yet. She's looking up at Hoven, Nigel, Reyna, G, and also Samar. As she's
Yeah.
like, huh? Nobody wants to die here, right? Think we can all calm down?
But didn't your boss just say you can't kill us?
I
She
mean, if you
looks
kill
up
him, it
at-
looks bad on your boss. So
She looks up at Samar and she's like, to be honest, 6 out of 7's pretty good, so I feel like we'll be all right.
but if we keep fighting, you'll have to kill all of us, and then you'll have 0 out of 7.
No, if we keep fighting, I'll have to incapacitate you. That's not the same thing. I'm going to make a save for Samar because he's having a good time. I'm not sure Samar wants to stop fighting. Okay. Do you guys have a response for her?
I mean, Crixus would.
my
Yeah.
response is,
Well, we know what Crixus would want.
If
The
Crixus
question
dies,
is,
he
is
gets
the-
to be with Kappa. So I mean, you know.
And then we gotta like
Yes,
get him back.
too bad I'm not a
We
Path
have-
of the Zealot anymore. It'd been easy to bring me back.
Yeah, fucking idiot.
All
You
right,
had to
are
go
we
and die
keeping
on me,
on?
bitch.
Are we keeping on fighting?
I'm dead. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Yeah, Crixus doesn't get a choice.
I think we need to stop.
I think we need to stop, but we're just gonna be in such a shit spot. I don't know what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
But
This
at
went
least
very
we won't
poorly.
be dead.
Well, we either stop, never get a chance to get our stuff, and then
Yeah.
just end up where we are, which is bad.
Yeah.
Or if someone can figure out how to open up that globe, we can get our stuff and do our best to turn the fight around.
Yeah, we still don't need magic or anything. And we're probably not attuned to our magic items at this point in time, I'm guessing.
You will have to
You can't do
reattune
magic.
to your magic items.
Yeah.
We can't do I mean, we can't. I mean, we still got these goddamn collars.
Yeah, this is. Thanks, Hoven.
Sorry, the day spoke. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, it's a good story. I don't know.
It's up to you guys. Knife at Crixus's throat.
I mean, we could also keep fighting. Crixus rolls a nat 20, gets up, and then kicks her ass.
He probably has 2 attacks and he's dead. Do we want a chance
how-
losing Crixus? Or do we want a chance that we can come back from this?
I don't see how we will if we give up. I think we just have to deal with the worst,
wherever
bigger,
they're taking
badder
us
elf.
in 2 days, 3 days.
Yeah.
Well, somebody smart decide.
I guess that leaves Reyna and
Ugh.
Sojourner to decide then, because they're the smart ones.
Sojourner, what do
Sojourner
we
never
do?
even joined. He was like, guys, come on.
Really,
I mean, if-
seriously, Sojourner.
But I mean, if we can get our stuff back, if we can somehow pull out this fight and get the collars removed, can't we just revive Crixus with magic?
Yeah, but we don't
That's
have
a
a way to
whole
get the
lot of ifs.
That's
and we
if
don't have a way to get the collars off currently. That's
If-
the biggest sticking point more than our stuff.
you have to
Yeah,
open
I don't think our
the
stuff
chest,
matters too much.
get all our
$1.
stuff. You have to revive Kappa. You have to get the necklaces off, all while fighting these two people. And in one
Yeah.
round, reinforcements are showing up.
Yeah.
And now I'm going back to being dead.
Yeah.
Crixus
What? Yeah.
sits up for a split second, is the voice of reason, lays back down.
Hey guys, if Crixus
Yeah,
is the voice of
Reyna's
reason, we
done.
need to listen. We need to
Yeah,
listen.
Reyna's done. I'll.
I mean,
I'll
as much
kneel
as I would
down.
love to keep fighting,
We're not going to do this.
I think
Yeah,
the
we can't
DM
do
is
this.
telling us this stuff for a reason.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey,
I'm gonna.
I am
yeah,
not here
I'll-
to tell you how to live your potentially very short lives.
Does Sam look like he's gonna stop?
Sam does look like he doesn't want to, but he is gonna stand down if you guys also.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna stand down. I don't think we can do this. Live to fight another day. We'll think of something.
Yeah.
I think angrily, Hoven's just going to toss the dagger to the far wall, but fuck.
Yeah.
She said, "All right, everybody, take a deep breath." All of you are going to be able to see, since the door is open, out on deck. Elves and the masked elves are starting to mass out there. They don't know what's going on, but they are starting to come up on deck because there is a commotion.
Do we see any of our friendlies, or have we also betrayed all of them?
As I recall, the only one that Hoven actively talked about was the blind guy.
Yes.
God
Okay.
damn it, Hoven. You got
He is
Reyna's
not
boyfriend killed.
At least he was
making
too
a quick
dumb to
making a
get
quick
everybody
glance out the
revealed.
door. You do not see him. You do see Nia out there though.
Okay, that's good. That's another good thing. Then yeah, we gotta stop because at least we're not out of hope yet. If she's free and some other people are free.
All right, I'm gonna call us out of combat.
Yeah.
Who's your phoner?
That would have been awesome, Sojourner. We'll save that one maybe.
Yeah.
Lenore, the elf that you are fighting, she is gonna she's gonna slowly tuck her dagger away, put hands out, and nod at Samar and be like, "Now, as a show of good faith." And Samar is gonna kind of just without looking at you, Crixus, he's just gonna reach down, put a single finger on you, and put 1 point of lay on hands into you.
That's where Crixus likes to be.
As you come to, Crixus, he taps your forehead with the blade of his sword, and he says, "Next time."
Next time, let's have a fair
Next-
fight when I don't have this stupid collar in my weapon.
Yeah.
That'll be fun. Little help.
I'll help you up, big guy.
Thanks.
Samar moves back to the desk and he says, I think I was right. I think I will have you escorted to your room, and I think you will stay there.
Yep, I kind of figured that was happening.
Several of the elves out on deck, the masked non-elves, are going to start leading you down to your room.
Are you going to patch the escape hole on the side of the ship, or are you going to leave that open for us?
Are you actively asking him that, or are you asking me that?
No.
No, actively asking him that, because there is no escape hole. I just want to see his response.
Okay. He says, Lenore, when we're done here, top to bottom, make sure they haven't done anything untoward. And she'll nod. Now, as you guys make your way back to your room, I need a marching order. So put yourselves out on deck real quick. Just go through the door.
Oops.
Who's carrying Crixus?
I am.
All right.
Crixus can move under his own power. He's got 1
Nope.
HP.
Nope.
Does he want to?
He is
I'll take
being fireman carried by G.
I'll take the lead.
Ow.
Okay. So just kind of
I'm
line
stuck in the
yourselves up.
door.
Oh, I'd be down.
Line
Here.
yourselves up how you'd like to be like moving towards the stairs here, just so that I have an idea.
Crixus
These
in
two
the
guys
middle.
here are gonna be escorting you.
Where the fuck did I
shit.
go?
There we go.
I don't
Oh,
know.
there
Where
I am.
did you go, G?
Okay.
Oh, I'm back inside.
No, no.
Ah. Hey, Tom, could you do me a favor of moving
Yep, I got you. I got you.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, so we got Nigel Sojourner at the front.
Mm-hmm.
Raina at the back. Crixus. G there. Okay, so is this more or less correct?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
As you guys start to move down these steps, I need everyone to make me a perception check.
So good at those.
Sure will.
I'm the best. I can see through time.
Oh, there we
Ooh.
go.
Nice.
Aw.
That's good. See, things are already looking up.
Where were
Do
these
we-
nat 20s a little bit ago?
Tell me about
If
it.
we had all these nat 20s in that fight, we could have taken the ship.
You know, it's funny. I rolled.
Too scared to come out.
I rolled privately to Tom, but I rolled at disadvantage because of the state Crixus is in, and he rolled the natural 20 and a 7.
The state you're in as in being almost dead or being carried by your woman.
Both.
Yes.
Yes.
Mhm. Lord Hoven. Yes.
Okay. In that case, how well
The
does
moment we're
she
gone,
do?
I swing Crixus like a weapon and I use him to hit a motherfucker.
Yes. Hit a motherfucker with a
His
motherfucker.
signature move.
As you guys move down the steps, the rest of the elves stay up on deck. Except for Nia is going to kind of trail behind you.
Oh, I thought she was going to. That's why I went in the back.
All right, I'm going to move you guys down to your deck. Hold on. Let me get these guys up in front here. Da, 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 and da, 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 da.
Oh.
Okay.
Did you just do a Star Wars thing?
Don't even worry about it.
Da, 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 da.
As you guys are moved down here,
I've been
who
moved
rolled?
back.
Damn it, G.
Learn how to
Yeah,
use
me
stairs.
too.
You need to practice like we did.
Yeah, we did practice
Oh.
stairs. I'm also stuck.
What's that?
So basically, everybody except for Sojourner, because you only got a 15, is going to notice this happen. The mask elves. Oops. Come here, Raina.
Mysteriously die?
Jodor. There they are. They are at the front here. The mask elves are leading you down towards your room. As they do, so yeah, Crixus, you will not notice. Sojourner, you will not notice. Reyna, you will notice just because it's happening to you.
Mhm.
Nia is going to grab Reyna by the shoulders, one hand over the mouth, and basically duck into this room here.
Yep.
She's gonna
God
say, "The needle,
damn it,
the needle.
Reyna.
Where's the needle? Where's the needle? Give it to me."
So I'm gonna hand it to her.
She takes the needle, she sticks it into her own skin as a strange blue rune passes over her body. She's gonna look at you, Reyna. Do you trust me?
Yes.
Reyna
Implicitly.
Throat punch?
does a oh boy. Good thing that's at
You know
I
advantage.
want you to know. I want you to know anything's going to hit me.
I was gonna say,
Okay.
you know it hits her.
Reyna, she's gonna punch you square in the jaw.
Damn.
Yep. That's good. That's good. I deserve that because I felt like I started that fight. So yeah, that's good. Good.
Reyna, you are gonna take
Mm-hmm.
you are gonna take 16 bludgeoning damage, and you are gonna take
Mm-hmm.
13 force damage. So a total of 29 damage.
And she's dead.
That definitely didn't bring me to almost half. Go
She
ahead.
then pushes you back out into the hall. As she does, she removes that tattoo, stuffs that needle back in your pocket, and runs for the stairs.
Do I have any chance to? Can I hand her a cannonball before as she punches me in the face?
As you attempt to hand her the cannonball, she's like, "No, I don't need
Punch
that."
me with the
Okay. I'm gonna put it back in another pocket.
Taking
And
it.
the two mask elves drop you off at your room.
I mean, I don't know why she punched me, but it's fine. I'm sure it was for a reason.
You're injured. You
Maybe.
need to go to the infirmary.
Yeah,
Everybody,
maybe.
everybody, pile into the room. You will be pushed into the room if you take too long by your new friends.
Oh, too far.
Okay, but maybe could I like go to the infirmary and get some gauze? My cheek really hurts.
Oh my god, why is
They
your nose
do
bleeding,
not-
Reyna?
They do not allow you any sort of passage, Reyna.
Okay.
I was gonna say, if
Chuck me
anyone
in the
needs to go
room.
to- Can we both go to the infirmary, please? Oh,
Crixus, do you want to be? I'll move you in here. I'm gonna move
Yep.
G in here too. They are not allowing you in two separate rooms anymore.
Oh god, we're gonna lock it.
No.
They will shut the door. They will lock it, and you guys are stuck back in your room.
What the hell happened
But-
to you, Reyna?
Reyna, what happened
If
to
I
his
had
face?
+8 medicine, can I use that to help anyone, or is that kind of a useless skill?
In this instance, it's kind of a useless skill.
Kind of thought so, yeah.
Even if we take some bedding and stuff, we can't like bandage poor Crixus any.
Not in this situation.
Oh.
Well, poor
Reyna.
baby.
Give me an
Mhm.
Arcana check.
Yeah, sure will.
Oh, I hope you did what I think you did.
I think I know
Punch
what
me in the
happened to
face
him.
really hard. Yeah, did that. Ugh,
I think
only
I know.
14.
I'm hoping I
Damn it.
know why.
With a 14, you don't know exactly what that did, but you feel like your collar is malfunctioning.
Oh,
That's what I was hoping.
Mm-hmm.
amen. Okay. Okay.
So, Reyna, what we're going to do to
Mhm.
address this for the moment is for now, you can cast any spells up to level 3.
Ooh.
Oh, oh,
Why didn't you punch us all in the face?
I've never been so happy to be punched in the face.
It was
does that
whoever
mean
was
my...
last in line was going to get punched in the face.
That's what I was hoping. All right.
I really want to punch Hoban in the face.
No,
to try
I
and
was just gonna
help
say.
him.
Well, I mean, if that worked, Nigel, go ahead. Sock it to me.
I'll punch Hovan right in the throat where the amulet is.
Make me an attack.
I think it's because her fists were maybe magical, but you go ahead.
Yeah, well, see, I thought she was just gonna throat punch you and break the amulet, and that's gonna be like, man, that's gonna hurt, but it'd be super effective.
I mean, you
If
would
he's
have
letting
a-
me, can I
Nigel-
roll with
yeah.
advantage?
Nigel is a strong man, not a smart man.
Exactly.
No.
That's fair.
So
He's
yeah, I can start attuning. Do I have to? Yeah, I can start attuning to my tattoo again. So I have not so bad armor. Great.
Yeah,
Great,
you would also
great,
be able
level
to
3.
attune to items.
Oh, thank God. Okay, my tattoo's coming back.
You
You didn't
know-
pull that off my body.
I mean, try Nigel. G, you want to get on this since
Oh,
I
I got mage hand too.
kinda-
Okay, good.
No,
How's-
but
this.
Reyna,
Yeah.
I am not super magically gifted. Is there something within the realm that you have that could help with the other callers?
Oh, I'm actively looking.
Something to
Uh.
break magical bindings, perhaps. I, as the player, know a very specific spell that I'm talking about, but G doesn't know shit.
I
Miranda
have
probably-
dispel magic.
There it is.
Yep. I look. I was like, oh God, please, Lord. The last time I picked my spells, please tell me I had that prepared, and I do.
I don't know. I thought you were talking about knock.
Well,
I was
I
kinda
mean,
knock
thinking
would
that
also
too.
be nice.
it,
Nice.
knock would.
I do not have knock.
No.
To be
I'm
fair,
gonna-
knock unlocks like magical locks, so technically, I feel like it could
And I have
also
sending,
work.
which means I can send to somebody. Okay,
Um,
cool. I can send for reinforcements as well because I have sending prepared.
so about that, I have before we, did our thing, I may or may not have already had dispel magic also prepared.
Nice. Good.
Um,
Good. Okay, oh, I have visibility too. Okay, that's
I also have it prepared.
Let's see, what else do I have? I have arcane lock.
Oh,
Oh, you do have
I have identify as a ritual. Can I ritually cast as a first level spell, but can I ritually cast identify on the collar to see if I can figure out what's going to work?
You can do that, and I will tell you 2 things about it. One, your dispel magic could work, but this is certainly magic that is higher than 3rd level, so you will have to roll for it.
Okay.
The collar itself is not an actual magic item. It is. It's basically just something that casts anti-magic on it.
Perfect.
I mean, yeah,
Will
it's
it be easier
it's essentially anti-magic field, just contained to a collar.
Will it be easier to dispel magic on mine since it's already broken?
Maybe you can make
Maybe.
an Arcana
Okay.
check and try and decide if you think that weapon.
Oh, can I make an Arcana check to decide if I can do that?
Yeah,
I would like to aid to give her advantage.
I will allow that.
Perfect.
Ooh.
Oh,
Not that
27.
you
is the
need
high.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
You
pretty
never
sure
know.
that the malfunctioning of your collar is making it more susceptible to spells and damage.
Okay. So should I try that? Should I try that on myself first and get it completely? I have 3 3rd level spells.
Because then if you can get it off, then you can upcast the dispel, get it off a sojourner.
Mhm.
Anybody
Yeah,
else
that's
that
kind of what I was
has it?
thinking.
Well, and then
Yep.
Kappa has it, and since we're locked in our room, now we have time to try to bring Kappa back.
Yeah.
And then he can help the spell, and we could just go full cycle.
Yeah.
So
Any
Raina
more
and
spells we can have,
Sojourner.
and then
yeah.
and then I have teleportation.
Or, I
Oh,
mean,
okay,
the other
I get
plan
that
is
power.
Raina Sojourner, and those two kind of get everyone else's, and then we wait on the Kappa thing. I just want to play Kappa again, guys.
Fair.
When you shouldn't have died.
All right, I'm going to cast a spell magic on my collar.
Okay.
On myself.
Give me a
I
roll.
think that's just safer. All right. Okay. And it's just a D20, right? Yeah. Then I
It
add
is a
two to it.
D20
Plus your
with your
modifier, right?
spellcasting modifier on there.
Yeah.
So
Okay. D20. Come on, baby. Oh, that was so fucking. I want you guys to know how fucking close that was.
Can,
That's so
can I
funny.
Does
give
anybody
my
And then I want you guys
yeah,
to know it was a 2.
can I give my inspiration that I still have?
yeah, I will let you give someone else your inspiration.
Okay. All right, you got this.
Thank you.
Roll again, Raina. You got
All right.
Put your mind to it.
Okay, better. Okay, that's 14, and then my spell modifier is 5, so that is a 19.
Oh, there you go.
Raina, your collar drops to the floor.
Oh,
Oh, and just feel all the magic wash over. Okay,
Do our inspirations
fantastic.
reset at the beginning of the session?
Yes, you do not get one. You have to use it by the end of the session. You start with 0.
Damn. Okay.
if you're like me, you never roll a 1, you only roll 2s. So you never get it.
All right. So, I mean, I'm going to assume we can't damage this collar to the point she did. She only could because it was magical. Because her attacks were magical. So, do you think I should try
Specifically wanted
to,
that
like,
needle that you had.
which was, yeah,
Force
That-
damage.
yeah, that did that. Yeah. That did that. Okay, what do I have? That's
Magic missile?
oh, I have magic missile.
We're gonna magic
Do you
missile the
think-
collars off of our necks.
I mean, if she
Well,
can
I mean,
damage
do you think
them,
I should-
it'd be easier to get off.
Yeah, can I damage it like to knock it down? You think?
Or
Damaging the collars will reduce the DC to deactivate them.
but what about if we
Raina,
But
I'm
Mhm.
trying to decide how to do this without giving you too much.
But I mean,
yeah, that's fine.
if we break all these collars and they see us without collars on, they're gonna know that we don't have restrictions. So how about if you just deactivate them and it looks like we still have it, then we might have a chance.
Yeah, I mean the collar didn't disintegrate, right? Like it just fell off and is on
No,
the
it
ground.
just dropped to the ground.
Can I put it? Can I put it back
Raina,
on, but not on?
What Nia did was take the needle from you, apply the tattoo to herself, punch you in the face,
Mhm.
remove the tattoo, and give you back the needle, and then she left.
Oh shit! I forgot I had the needle.
Oh shit,
Okay.
Raina, just punch us in the face. You're
Is
super
that what you're
strong
trying
now.
to say? Without was Tom trying to say, "Hey, dumbass, you still have the needle"? That would.
I'm
That's
just,
fine.
I don't want to tell you how to live your life.
But also, yeah.
Hey, dumbass. Gotcha.
I'm
yeah.
just here to tell your story.
Can I stick myself with her really cool needle?
You can, or you could identify it.
Ooh, actually, yeah. Can I identify it first?
Why, yes, you can, Raina. I'm so glad you thought of that.
Thank you.
I don't want to
I'm
tell
just
you how
really
to play.
excited because I'm
but-
looking through my spell. I'm really excited because I'm looking through all my spells I can now cast.
Because, Raina, you may not want to actually use this tattoo. Add to your inventory that you have a disruption tattoo.
Fun.
Right now it is in its needle form, so it's not on anything.
spell. Disruption tattoo. Okay.
And what I hear,
Got it.
Tom, am I hearing you say you might want to put that on a strong character who can then punch everyone in
Which
the face?
I
and
think I've
disrupt
been
things?
told that before.
Who also does punch people a lot?
I am not telling anyone to do anything.
After
That's his way of
successfully
saying yes.
hitting
That's
a
exactly what he wants us
caster
to
with
do.
the weapon, you must add 3. Magic items and objects may be attacked as though they are mundane. Oh, okay. Cool.
Oh.
But this is yeah. Here, I'm putting it in BTT for you guys. Okay.
Nice.
So
It's like that would be
okay.
great for someone who had, I don't know, Mage Slayer.
Yeah. We gotta get the collars off. But I can't put it on any of you while you have the like it's not gonna work while the collars are on though, right? Because it's magic.
That is correct. So
So we gotta
this
get
is
the,
just
so
a
we gotta
for
try and get the
future
collar
planning
off
thing.
first. Yeah.
I
we gotta
mean,
get the
you could
collar off
apply it
first.
to yourself and punch somebody in the face. Like that's a thing you can do, but
And-
other people are probably going to be better at it than you. So
Yeah. So
Question.
I gotta try and collar off.
Since she was able to tattoo herself, punch Raina, untattoo herself, and give it back. Is that something? Is that something Raina can do too, or is that something special only to her?
So she
single
is
use?
specifically magic tattoos are not single use. She is specifically she can do tattoos quickly. That's a thing that she can do. You will still require the same amount of time that it takes to apply a normal magic tattoo. She has features that allow her to do it quickly,
Instantly, almost. It seems like.
basically instantly. Yeah.
Okay.
Because I'm pretty
It
sure.
costs her a bonus action. So,
Damn.
Yeah. I was gonna say because normally
Nice.
magic tattoos are like you attune to them, and during that process they form on your skin.
yes,
I think is how
Yeah.
they work. So, yeah, you'd have to.
Okay,
wait
so
an
then I
hour.
should dispel. Yeah. So then we should try to dispel this collar off, and then somebody can use that, take their time to get to it, and then punch everybody else in the throat.
Well, or you can dispel the collars. Someone takes that tattoo, and then when we go to escape, that one's in charge of taking down magic users.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough.
Like
Okay.
punching a magic globe.
a magic globe, or punching some armor that gives you barbarian-like resistances.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I want that armor.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
You already have
so
barbarian resistances.
who should I just?
I was saying, I was agreeing. You should have that. Someone should have that armor.
But I can upcast. Okay. Yeah, because I got.
I
mine
also
off, so I
have
can now upcast all that
barbarian-like
shit.
resistance when I can use my magic.
When you can use your magic is the question, though.
Yeah, well, shut up, Crixus.
Oh, sorry. I'm gonna go back to being pretty much dead.
Okay. I still think I should try. Still think we should try to dispel Sojourners off next, because then
You have a
we
second
can
source.
get more spell slots to
Yeah.
dispel everything else, right?
Mhm.
So,
Yeah.
Sojourner,
I would
can I
agree with
try
that.
and get your necklace off?
He can pull out Kappa's body too. And start
Yeah.
that process.
Oh yeah. Sojourner would be the smart
Okay.
one.
I am going to upcast a spell. I'm going to dispel Sojourners off at 5th level.
I don't
So
know if that'll matter, but we'll see.
Isn't it like 6 or 7?
I mean,
Well, if it's anti-magic, I think anti-magic field is like a 8th level spell, but this is technically a low level because it doesn't radiate, it's localized. So it's not a real spell, it's the spell equivalent, I'm assuming.
You could also make it the DC lower if she has to roll for it.
that's what I was thinking.
Well, the DC is always just 10 plus the level.
Yeah.
Right.
So if it's an 8th level spell,
Right.
it's always going to be 18 no matter what.
Yeah,
level
but
you
Tom
cast
already
at.
mentioned the DC getting lower.
If
it's
you
damaged.
damage the
If
collar.
you yeah.
Do whatever you want.
I mean,
Whatever feels right.
I'm going to cast a spell at 5th level.
I mean, yeah, it might work.
All right,
Tom,
and
you're
that's just
muted. I see his little thing moving around, but no words are coming from his
Or
mouth.
he's
If
gone.
if DM says
So
nothing, we
yeah,
all
I have
take
been
him off.
explaining how this works for the last little bit here.
Yeah.
You thought we were just
Yeah,
ignoring
so
you?
upcasting Dispel Magic is not going to lower the DC. Damaging the collar will lower the DC. If you feel like
Okay.
a fifth level spell will do it, upcasting it to fifth level will then automatically work. But if it's higher than that, then it does not lower the DC for you.
It's worth.
Okay.
So you would
Could be
still
worth
have
a
to
shot
roll.
because if it works,
Yeah,
if it doesn't
Yeah, I
work,
mean,
then
I
you
gotta
don't have
use a
to
spell.
bother.
I gotta use a spell. I gotta use a spell level regardless.
Yeah,
y-
but
you
there's
know,
just a
and-
slight chance
And then I
that
can. Yeah,
Just,
it's
just
like
do,
chance
you
that it
do
works.
whatever you
It's
want.
2
man.
up. Yeah, yeah. I'm
do what
still
you
gonna
feels
do
best,
it
girl.
at the fifth.
Go for it.
You got
Okay,
this.
and that's still just a natural. That's still a D20. Okay.
I guess
Okay,
first
you're casting
question.
at fifth level?
Yes,
Okay, fifth level still requires a roll. You add 5 to that,
rolled,
right? So
yes.
yeah, you
So
are
that would be a
you are able
24.
to you dispel Sojourner's collar. Collar is now off Sojourner.
But can we put it back on just
correct
in
me.
case they come in here and it looks like it's, you know, it looks like we still have them on, but we don't have them on.
You cast Identify on one of the collars, right?
Yeah, I did.
If you reclasp the collar, it goes back into effect.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
yeah, I don't want to clasp it. Can I just?
you
Can I
could
just,
you could presumably like
lose that
finagle it in a way that it's like just barely on there. Like if somebody could
Yeah.
manage that, then yeah, you could pretend you still have it on there. They don't glow, they don't give off any like visual indicator that they're working or not working. So
Is there-
like if you
Yeah.
can make it so that it is on you but not clasped, then yeah, people would probably assume that it is working.
Is there
I-
is there a
I mean,
way
I've
to
got my
break off?
I got my scarves and stuff on, so
Yeah.
I'll just put it on and like wrap my scarves and stuff around it because I always have my scarves on.
Is there a way that we could physically break it so it can be closed?
Basically break it so that it cannot be closed.
Yeah, so you can put it on, but you can't actually fully clasp it to reactivate it.
Yeah, given that you have something that can apply damage to it, that is totally possible.
All right. Do we want to do Kappa next, and Sojourner can get out the body, make sure Kappa and G are free, so it doesn't interfere.
Yep.
And then when we
I
get mine off, I
will-
can heal Crix's.
Yeah, I mean, eventually I'm probably gonna roll like shit, so I'm not gonna say this is gonna work every time. So, but we can try. I'm gonna cast a spell this time at 4th level because I know it won't work, but I've got more 4th level spells, and I want to use some more 3rd level. So I'm gonna cast that at 4th level.
And who are you casting on?
Dispel on. I was gonna go Kappa.
Okay. You mean G?
You mean G?
Yeah.
G.
Kappa G.
Yes.
Okay.
G.
I will cast on Nigel.
Okay.
Perfect.
Give me some rolls.
Oh yeah, see, there's my bad one. That's a
yeah,
12 for me.
12 is not going to do it. 16 is also not going to do it.
Ooh.
All right. But did it? Okay, yeah. I'm gonna try. I'm
No.
gonna try it again.
I was about to say we're doing this.
Yeah, I think it's better.
All
if
right,
you
I'm
get-
gonna try Kappa's again.
Four of them.
Shit.
From around Hoven's neck, Gary says, "Maybe you should try it on me. You probably have better luck with that."
19?
19
Sojourner
for
gets
mine.
inspiration at least.
19 is going to do it.
Oh,
Woo, Kappa,
shit, yeah.
or- G Kappa free. Do you also have Dispel?
No, I meant like if Sojourner got
Can I
Kappa's
just
body
eat?
out, Kappa,
I got.
the body, has Dispel Magic. G
Okay, got it.
doesn't have normal magic.
How are we supposed to bring Kappa back again?
G has to touch his body, and apparently his soul will be transferred back to his body.
So get her
That's a
out.
theory.
Get him out. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'll
Hey,
wake off of Nigel and sprawl out Kappa's still fresh corpse.
I'm gonna go for Dodor's collar next.
Yay.
I'm gonna touch Kappa's
then he
body
can
and
heal
try to
our
put his soul back in.
Friend. Oh, so bad. Sorry, Dodor. Missed a spot. Try that
Look,
again.
look.
Fine,
You're
it's fine.
trying too hard. You gotta breathe in,
Yeah.
breathe out, right, and then focus. That's what you gotta do. All right.
I do love having magic mansplained to me. Thank you. Let me try that one more time.
Rhea
You know
says,
what?
you know
It
what?
worked because that's a dirty
Punch her in the
20.
face.
See, that's what I'm saying, right?
That's a
I
dirty
mean-
20, Dodor.
Dodor's collar
He's
falls.
gonna be like, yeah, look at this, and he's gonna like start producing flames on his hands. He's like, yeah.
I am
great.
getting Nigel's collar off, damn it.
Do it. You
Mother,
got it. Hey, man, free.
inspiration,
Oh, it was almost a 19.
inspiration, doing it again. Mother,
Come on.
Oh my god.
Guy.
You got
You're
your
doing
inspiration back.
How
nope,
many
nope.
spell slots have y'all used now?
A lot.
A lot.
That
A
was
lot.
all 3 of my 3rd level spell slots. I'm using a 4th level. I'm getting at least one of these, damn it.
Come on.
Motherfucker.
You can do it. You can do it.
There you go.
Hey,
There we
there it
go.
is.
Hey.
Goddamn
believe-
stupid ass, nasty, gooey ass elf magic.
Is Crixus the last one with a collar then?
Probably.
I think so.
Hoven still
There
got
you
one
go.
on.
Oh, that's right. Hoven still got one.
Crick says,
No,
I'm gonna dump 50 HP into you immediately.
I don't like when he's around.
I mean, it's a
All
damn
right, I will
sing
try. I will
song.
try to get. I will try to get Crixus's off. I'm gonna use like my last 4th level here. I'm gonna try and get Crixus's off.
Crixus.
Oh my god, it was a fucking 2. Jesus.
You're doing great.
Can you have an
you.
inspiration you
Fuck
could
you.
give her if you wanted, Sojourner?
I don't have.
I don't know the
Oh,
way
he
he's
so
been
he
rolling.
could use it because he could try and get somebody else's off.
Oh, yeah.
All right, I'm gonna use my last 3rd level, which means I'm not sending anything to anybody. That's fine.
No. I
3rd
need it.
level.
Damn it.
Come on.
No.
No.
Let me burn through mine first.
Okay.
Come on. Where's the thing? There it is. Roll. There we go.
Wait.
See?
Oh yeah.
Hey, there it is.
Now that I'm free.
Now you can dump healing and Crixus.
All right, now we just need.
Yeah, 50 HP, Crixus. I'll
Thank you,
just
sir.
patch you on the head.
All
I
right.
don't want to touch you or anywhere to make G jealous.
That's probably a smart idea.
Gary is kind of hopping up and down like, me next, come on.
Gary, you will not be today.
Ah,
Not today.
you guys suck.
Can we? The time that I was waiting for everyone to do all that, can I have taken a short rest?
Oh yeah, this is taking some time.
Okay.
All right,
All right.
so that just leaves me, I guess.
So,
There's gonna
so
be
Jenna,
like,
do you have?
Harry, the real magic was the friends that we made along the way. You don't need magic. You'll always be magic to me.
I have one more 3rd level left. So, Jenna, do you want me to use that, or do you want to use one, or I can go? I got to go way up if I want to.
On what,
do anything else.
on what spell?
We got to get Hoven's collar off yet.
Okay, hold on. You got mine first, and then G's, and then Dodor's.
Yep.
And then I
And
got
myself.
Nigel. Right, and yourself. And then I got Nigel and Crixus, right?
And Gary.
Shut up, fool.
We are not
Shut
getting
up,
Gary.
Tim.
today.
All right. Last 4th level spell slot.
Let's do this, Hoven.
Okay.
We
You've
got
been
this.
inside me. Oh wait, I've been inside you.
Hoven, your inspiration.
Oh, come
Damn
on. Every time you use inspiration.
Just remember, I've been inside you, so I
Okay,
know how you
hold
work.
on. I've got 5th level spell slot.
Wait, did you use all your 3rd level already?
I failed 3 times. I failed what? 3
A lot.
times. Yeah, 3 times on
Oh
9.
God.
Mhm.
Got it with the 4th level. Then yeah. So 5th level spell slot. Let's try this again. There we go.
Woo!
Okay.
Yay!
I knew you could do it.
Freedom crew, freedom crew.
Dodor, do you have any sort of revival magic that you could use on Kappa's body?
Don't you just need to try touching it first?
Good
Okay,
question.
I'll touch
Just
it.
go into
Okay.
your body, Kappa. It should be natural.
Okay.
Go inside yourself.
Very good
Kappa,
question. I can't remember what I have. But
Yeah.
I'll look it up.
roll me a d20.
Oh, okay. But like, do I have to? Can we just make it a D1?
come
That way I
this
succeed
far.
all the time.
You can voluntarily fail if you'd like.
13? Plus minus anything?
Oh no, this is luck, baby.
Oh.
Double digits.
All right. Sojourner, you dump Kappa's body on the floor, yes?
On a bed, but yeah.
On
You
unceremonious.
dump Kappa's body. G, you're coming up and laying a hand on your brother's formerly alive body.
Yep.
Two things are going to happen at once. G falls unconscious, crumples to the floor.
I catch G.
All right, I won't make you roll for it.
All right.
G crumples to the floor, unconscious. Kappa's body turns into like a mass of spaghetti.
Ooh.
Oh,
Ooh.
That's gross.
Could have done without that.
Oops. Guess that's not how you do it.
As it undulates and writhes, it kind of flops onto the floor, beginning to shake and tremble. Little tendrils of energy occasionally coming off of it. Nappa's body.
Oh, this is a lot more disturbing than I thought it'd be, DM.
Kappa's body goes through several changes. Hold on.
Oh, are you bringing my token in?
I was going to, but now I can't find it.
No!
Kappa, where's
Kappa
your token?
explodes. I don't know.
Yep.
You
Kappa is a spaghetti person now.
Not a spaghetti person.
Oh no.
you can call me Spaghetti.
Spaghetti. I start playing with the spaghetti pieces.
I mean, you should still have the art. So worst
Oh.
case scenario, you just remake the token.
Oh
I
yeah,
guess.
it's right here. I just have to now re-upload it. So
Cappuccino.
Okay. Yeah, you know the purple spaghetti monster? That's Kappa now, but blue.
Awesome.
I was really
there it is.
Okay, got it.
The blob of spaghetti on the floor begins to take shape. The shape is at first just vaguely humanoid, but it does eventually become a little more solid.
Kill it with
Kappa
fire.
does not look like he once did, as everything returns to a corporeal shape.
Is he Jack Sparrow now?
Kappa, you're a little woozy. You're gonna be making some checks periodically as you come back into a body, just to kind of maintain yourself. G remains unconscious on the floor.
G.
Now I gotta go grab my URL from my new character sheet and put it in here.
G does not respond. She's not dead. She's just unconscious. But yeah, she absolutely does not respond when you try and wake her.
I do the whole kiss thing. No, nothing. Join
Nothing.
everything again.
As far as you can tell, she is in some sort of coma.
Dodor, help.
I'll hit her with a cure wounds. We save Dodor stuff.
Yeah, I have cure wounds. I actually looked it up. I don't have Dodor doesn't
See,
have
just-
Revivify, but yeah.
It's okay.
He's
No,
gonna
it still worked.
I've
We're
done
good.
5 into her.
yeah, so I'll throw on a cure wounds at second level. There you go.
There you go.
Boom. And it's actually not bad. For once.
Kept hitting the unmute
Hey,
button
that
and it
is-
wouldn't let me. She
That is
does
dang
not
near
appear,
full health. There you go.
she does not appear to be injured. She is just unconscious.
Oh.
Oh.
I formally take back my cure wounds. He's gonna go over. Can I use my medicine check now? Is this
Yeah.
where my medicine
This is
check will be?
this is a
helpful?
perfect time for a medicine check.
Thankfully, because I have a +8, and yeah, Jesus, that's not great for even with a +8.
15. With a 15, the effect on the body of housing 2 souls is an unknown quantity. So having one then removed quickly is probably something that is difficult on the psyche of a person. With a
You don't
15,
turn around.
you think
Yeah.
that what she needs is to rest, and this is her body just shutting down and dealing with it. She doesn't appear to be
He's gonna
dying. She
turn
doesn't appear to be hurt. She is probably going to be unconscious for a while.
Yes.
He's gonna turn around and he's gonna be like,
Not a
so
problem.
this is what my infinite wisdom tells me is spaghetti is good, tomato sauce is better. So she needs to sleep and we need to eat spaghetti.
I mean,
Everyone
I don't-
cannibalizes Kappa.
I don't think I'll ever eat spaghetti again.
Well, I don't know. It just made me hungry for it. But yeah, no, she'll be okay, Kappa. Don't worry. She just needs to sleep. And then I think maybe my best friend Gary can like watch over her.
Gary looks up at you, Hove, and he's like, "Yeah, let me out of this necklace, and I'll just watch over your friend. Don't even worry about it."
Gary, I love you, but sometimes I wonder if you love me back.
Of course I love you back. We're best friends, remember? You're literally the only person that's nice to me.
Yeah.
That's not true,
That's
Gary.
true.
I've been nice to you too.
That's
look a little-
debatable, but you know what? You're not as mean as some people. He looks at Hoven.
I was gonna say I haven't done a single thing to you.
You look a little
Pretty sure
different.
you hit me with
Kappa.
that axe.
Did I? You
Pretty
probably
sure.
You probably deserved it.
Oh, Kappa, by the way, it is Terminator rules. You are nude.
Oh,
Yes.
Oh,
is
this-
it?
Terminator rules. I love it.
I thought you said I got to keep all my stuff. No.
Your stuff is still there. You're just not wearing it.
It fell
Oh.
off you when you were spaghetti, probably.
Yep.
That makes sense, actually.
Kappa, put some clothes on.
Yeah, no, I don't know if you can tell by the token. Kappa now looks like a man with blue hair
Kappa.
and the slight scent of the morning sea breeze. And every once in a while, his form just kind of flickers a little bit, and it's like his ears get a little bit pointier, and he almost has spectral wings, and then it vanishes, and you never saw a thing.
Kappa, what happened to you, buddy?
Well, for one, I died, he says as he puts pants on.
Good start.
Death does a lot of things to you, Crixus. Let me tell you, it was not a pleasant experience.
I didn't think it
Kappa,
would be.
are you roughly the same size as previous Kappa, or have you changed size at all?
He's roughly the same, maybe like a little bit taller, but not by much.
All right, so your clothes still fit, but kind of like not well.
Yeah, it's so he went from having like pants to having like capris. You know.
Sure.
Did death change you?
I don't know if I'd say death changed me so much as the cosmic sea of souls that I swam around in for however long it took you guys to get me.
Hey, we did our best.
No, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm saying I don't know how long that was. For me, it seemed like decades, but I get the feeling it wasn't decades.
I mean, I'm like 100 years old now, but
Oh, so it was decades. Got it.
Yeah.
Man, you all look really good for being hundreds of years old.
Are your abilities?
I mean, we're
different?
emotionally. Yeah.
Or you
It's
do the
because he
same
eats a lot
stuff?
of carrots.
Oh, because I said putting pants on while you stuffed your face full of nuts? Yeah, I know. I saw that. I tried not to comment on it. Love you. Sorry, what were you asking me?
Did your
Love you too.
abilities change? Or are they the same? Just curious.
They are definitely different. I learned some things from the souls I was in contact with.
did you change classes again?
Well,
That's what I was trying to ask. In
I know.
game.
yes, Kappa is
I'm asking out
now.
of game.
Yeah. Well, he's not rolling with it, so.
Yeah.
No,
What class are you in?
I am now 10 levels in Bard and 1 level in
In what was the second one?
Wizard.
So no longer rogue.
No, I am a Bard wizard.
Oh, nice. I've always wanted to see someone play a bard.
I'm
And Molo
sorry.
was
Technically-
too
Did we
hard
miss
to-
Molo? I mean,
Oh,
That's what I said. Like, I was really upset when Molo got killed because I was like, I really wanted to watch like a high level bard, and then like Molo died.
When Molo wasn't a traditional bard either. He was special.
He was very special.
Molo was a special boy.
All right, so what are we doing? We're all free. We got to go get our stuff. Oh, who wants to? Don't we need to tattoo somebody so they can try and punch
Yeah, I
that
mean,
thing and get our
Crixus is
stuff?
hurt.
Crixus.
I'm good now.
Crixus is
Yeah,
hurt.
he's good. No, he's
I'm
good.
kinda
Crixus
hurt.
wants that
I'm
too
good.
bad.
I'm good right now. Hold on.
I'm
Wait.
hurt. I'm hurt. I'm hurt, and I spit on my spell slot saving your asses. Can you give me a minute? Did we take a short rest while Kappa
fantastic.
was being revived? Did you say?
Yeah, you definitely have enough time for a short rest. It is nighttime, so
Yeah.
or I guess it is late night. So you guys can rest here if you want.
Oh, error processing character, no cobalt token. Excuse you.
No cobalts for you.
Oh, it's because I had both tokens selected. Probably that might. Sorry, I'm trying to import new Kappa.
If you have trouble, I can probably do it from my end.
I am absolutely having trouble.
Let's see if I can fix that for you.
Do you need the link to my D&D Beyond character, or I guess I could put him in camp.
Yeah, drop him in the campaign. And I'll,
Yeah, he doesn't
we
have
want
to
a
be
champ?
secret anymore. Everyone can see him. So you can reveal this through RP if you want. The very specific changes are Kappa is now an ASMR. Kappa is now a Bard Wizard, specifically a Swords Bard.
Nice.
Kappa's just going through all the changes.
Yeah, listen, you don't even know because I went over like 12 different versions of Kappa with Tom. because I had so many ideas of the direction I wanted to take him, and then I settled on this one.
Nice.
Let me know when you drop him in the campaign, and I will get you situated.
All right, he has been dropped.
There you are. So, if you guys want, you can do things now, or you can totally take a rest here if you want, like a full on long rest. Like you have
We
time.
should probably
We
do a
should.
long rest.
Yeah, we need
Yeah.
Rain and Sojourner at full fighting strength.
For sure. And I mean, like I said, as long as we like sleep with these like collars that kind of look like they're on, but like, you know, not able to be clasped, but like the clasp broken, but still like on a little bit, then I mean, I think they're just gonna leave us in here for
Yeah,
They might
Kappa
come
will
check
have
on
to
us.
hide under the bed.
we will have to get through the locked door too.
Oh,
We-
I mean, do we not want them to be able to enter the room, or would that be too suspicious?
I think that's
Probably,
gonna
that would
too-
be, yeah.
Yeah, Kappa
Like,
just
so-
crawl under the bed and sleep somewhere. It'll be fine.
Here's a funny thing. When you want to put these collars back on to like make it look like they're on, whoever's doing that is going to make a sleight of hand check, and if you do bad, then it clasps.
Okay, we don't want to do that.
That's what I'm
Nah,
saying.
I
We should
mean-
break the
Is there-
clasp off.
Yeah, is there
So,
any
you
way
know,
we can? Yeah, Hovind said, can we break the class?
I mean, I still have good sleight of hand. I can still do that.
I mean, can
Well,
we?
It's not worth a chance though. What if you
Hovind,
get a
can you
bad
just
roll?
step on this and break the clasp, please?
I was thinking maybe just
Yes.
like instead of clasping it or like taking some sheets and like acting like just using that to clasp it. So all they see is the front until they look behind
Huh.
us.
Or if we all just get under the covers. Then
Tom,
they
did
won't
you
see
manage
nothing.
to import him?
No, I got an error for processing, which is making me unhappy. So hold on.
Yeah, okay. I was just asking because for a second everything popped up and then immediately went away, and I was like,
Stand by.
standing by.
It's
Wait,
probably worth permanently disabling these, just because then if we get caught or something, they can't. I mean, I'm sure they have more of them, but they can't. It's a little bit harder for them to put them back on us.
That's a fair point.
That's why I agree with Hovind. I think we should just like maybe try and break the clasp off.
see,
or,
I
like,
have
you know,
plenty of good ideas. I mean, sometimes it's poor execution.
Mhm.
Sometimes.
I mean, in fairness, you didn't see what she looked like when I walked in the room, but that's besides the point.
I was debating about have her be in lingerie, but then I realized I would have to describe that.
I mean, Raina, you would have loved it. There was books, and then she was wearing not much more than that. I'm just saying.
She was wearing books?
Yeah.
Trying to figure
Alright.
out how that looks.
Kappa, it is giving me all kinds of trouble with your character here. So, let me try.
Did I not make him public? Could that be the issue?
I
Yes.
checked. It should be public.
Okay.
Unless I didn't see that correctly. But yeah, you guys can continue making your plans. Since we're probably going to call it pretty soon here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're long resting. Like,
Yep.
click it or wait.
Yeah, your
Uh,
character's public.
Are we allowed to click the long rest?
That is up to you guys.
Yeah, we're gonna long rest.
Mm-hmm.
I think we should.
So if we're gonna long rest, that's fine. And that will kind of change what's happening with the timing of things. Okay.
I mean, do we have anything that we could break this with? I tried punching it. It didn't work. I don't think it did.
I mean, do you have anything that allows you to target a magical item that, as though it were a mundane item? I feel like that would be really helpful in this scenario.
Raina, I think
Yeah.
that tattoo would be the best option.
Yeah.
As he kind of just like gets a little closer and closer.
We either have that tattoo,
I think the tattoo would be the best
or I could
option.
also throw acid at it. I'm just saying, magical acid.
Let's do the
How
tattoo.
long? Yeah, how long? Does it say how long? Like, I mean,
An
while
hour.
It'd be an hour. You tune.
Yeah, you could do it during
Okay.
the long rest.
yeah, I'll give you the little tattoo needle.
My audio is breaking up. Who's the what's now?
All right.
Trying to figure out who gets the
The
tattoo.
plan is to damage the collars enough that they are not usable, and then put them back on as though they are on you.
Okay.
Don't we still have the wild magic potions too? I just noticed in my inventory.
We also
I have an
eggs.
egg.
I have an egg too.
Yeah, I've been wanting to save that.
I don't know how that's going to
and-
help us at all. So I'm
and-
like, I don't know when or
and,
how to
I
even
mean,
use it.
What? Just to be clear, they did not take our cannonballs away,
No,
right?
no.
So I'm just saying.
Yes. So that was the thing that kind of got swept under the rug in
Yeah.
the fighting.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. Hang
So
on.
I mean,
so
some
while,
of us.
I
Yeah.
think that would have been, that's a bad on their
give
part.
me a second.
That's a
Mhm.
DM fuck up right there.
Yep. Before we start,
I was waiting
doing-
for you to say it, and then you just didn't, and I was like, okay.
There was a
I'm gonna remind
kerfluffle.
ya.
They forgot.
Yeah, they yeah.
I'm not gonna ask if there was homework, but I'm just waiting to see.
Yeah,
You
you got to
sure?
ask when it's too late for him to change it. It's just like that.
Mm-hmm.
A
Hence
bunch of
why I
elves show up
asked.
and say, "Give me those cannonballs."
Hey, wait a
No.
minute.
quick, throw them.
So we still have those. We know where our magical items are. We have no idea. We know probably. I mean, I think we can assume Sam killed. Phil. I'm assuming. Or and what's our blind guy's name?
Falil.
Phil.
God damn it,
I'm
Kappa.
assuming-
Your stupid character sheet isn't working.
I'm sorry. I don't know why. I thought I filled it out.
Everyone else's character works.
Listen.
I will figure that out later. For now, just use it normally.
Yeah, I got it on my phone. I know what all my bonuses are and stuff. So
Anyhow, yeah. So, you are unsure of the whereabouts or status of both Falarin and Falil. You did not see them anywhere.
I think you should do a sending message to them.
Yep, I was gonna say before we long rest. I have a 3rd level left, so I can send him I mean, they may have put something around his neck, so he may not get it, or he may be dead.
Oh, there's only one way to find out.
But I can send him a message and see if he's still on the boat.
Yeah, because if
If-
all the captain's allies are trapped someplace, if we can get them
Then-
free, that could be a heck of a distraction.
Well, that's what I was thinking. And the other thing is, if they're all dead, then I got no problem sinking this ship.
Yep.
well, we know they're not all dead. Because
But if
one of
they're
them
alive,
punched
I'm
you
going
in
to
the
try and
face.
save them and try and keep the ship.
Well, one of them punched you in the face. We know they're not all dead.
Yeah, and she can get away with that. I wouldn't have any problem.
I mean, in
She could
fairness,
run
I
away
didn't,
across the water.
yeah, I didn't actually name her, so that could have been a plausible person of.
We also, the other one, the one that thinks that you're sweet on Falil, is also one of the captain's people. And he's clearly outside our room.
Yeah.
We haven't seen him.
We got
So
to
I
figure
think
out
it's-
if he's alive.
I think it's only the captain and Falil we got to worry about, thanks to somebody.
Who are you attempting to contact?
Yeah, I mean, I guess it makes sense to contact the captain. God, what's his name? You just said it.
Falarin.
Falarin. Jesus. I think it probably makes the most sense to try to contact Valoran. But
Link sending for me real quick.
I'm gonna assume he probably has a collar on, so this might not work.
Alright, so I'm just
Or he's dead.
There we go. Okay. What do you want to say in your message?
25 words. Are you alive? We found a way to get out. We still need our stuff, but we can rescue you too. If you are alive. There you go. 25.
I mean, I don't know about you. I have all my gear. As he straps on his sword and puts on his tricords, like I got it all.
You send that message, and you receive no reply.
Person you're trying to reach is out of range.
Yeah, I'm not surprised by that, to be honest.
So they're either dead or have a collar on.
Well, I mean, I would think.
You have a 6 level?
I do have a 6 level.
Try
All right.
Valoran.
I think we're gonna call it there,
Mm-hmm.
and we will pick up next week with you guys coming out of your long rest.
Perfect.
Cool.
Yep.
So does
Does that
Crixus
sound
have
right?
the tattoo, or did we not do that?
I
Yeah.
believe Crixus was given the tattoo.
Okay.
Good, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
No.
dead.
Can we?
No, I took the dead
Dead.
off of you.
Yeah,
No.
mine is dead.
You have
Mine
minus
just-
1 dead.
So what?
But
How
we
do
can
I?
try to break. Yeah, we can try and break the collars before we sleep.
Yeah, we can do that real quick. Crixus can just target magic items as though they are mundane items now. So as long as he has something that would break something like a metal collar, he can do that. Like
Like
the little
his
knife
fist?
we have. We have the little knife too.
Or all the stuff that Kappa
He
would
broke
have
that.
on him.
the knife got broken in the globe.
Oh, that's right.
I have the
But would
the
his
magic.
fist not count?
Would
Well,
my
I was gonna
fist
say
count?
I have the magic frost dagger still, so you could just use that.
Would,
So yeah,
she used her fist. Would my fist not count?
I mean,
just-
she used her fist because she is a monk and her fist does hella damage.
Okay.
But you
I-
could
Fair.
do that. You can do that. It's just going to be more effective for you to use a weapon.
That's fair.
Just
There you go.
stick the dagger in the links at the end by the clasp and just break it.
Yeah.
Break
Yeah.
What would I add
And-
to my character sheet for
I'm-
that?
So a disruption tattoo is what you'll add to your character sheet.
Is that in? Oh yeah, sure. Shit is there.
Mhm.
So you can just have that on there. You will have to keep track of what it does for you because, like, if you target a caster, it does extra stuff to them, and that's probably not going to be included in your roll, I don't think. But
Wow, this tattoo is on your skin.
I'm now taking that out of my inventory since you have it in this year.
A caster with a weapon or non-armed attack, they must add 3 to any save to maintain concentration, and had disadvantage on the save. Magic items. I don't have to attune to it either.
Should, because it's a tattoo.
oh, I did not
You
make.
should.
I must not have made it an attuned thing. Yes, you do need to attune to it.
Nope, it's not there, so don't need to attune.
It's already in my inventory.
Gee, I have a feeling that'll be fixed by next week.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Suddenly, Crixus can only attune to 2 items. That's weird.
I would
Um,
say, in the off chance that we have to fight before we get our items back, does someone want to take my magic dagger and attune to it, just so that you have a weapon?
Go for it, Hoven, because I can punch people and smite them.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah, sure.
so
And
I'm
I have a mundane rapier, which isn't a lot, but it's more than any of you have. So, like,
good. Crixus.
Yeah, I mean, I can
And
take.
if-
Well, yeah, Crixus can
If
can
Crixus
punch.
is
Yeah.
using that dagger to damage the collars, then you don't need a roll for that. That will just work.
Okay.
Okay.
What kind of dagger is it? Or weapon?
it's a Frostfang dagger.
Crossfang. Okay.
Doesn't Kappa need use that? Oh no, you're a bard wizard now.
I'm a bard wizard with a rapier. I'm good.
You know what's super weird, Crixus, is I just looked at that tattoo, and all of a sudden it requires something called super attunement.
No, no.
Takes all 3 slots.
Takes 5
Um,
attunement slots.
All right, so we will pick up here next week with you guys taking a long rest and getting yourselves situated.
What version of Frostfang
and-
was it?
Perfect.
Was it a dagger or was it a longsword?
The
Dagger.
Frostfang is a dagger.
Okay. All right.
But it's
All right.
Man, I'm really glad she punched me in the face. That was great.
I'm also really glad she punched you in the face. That worked out
Me
awesome.
too.
Yep.
We should
Mhm.
punch
It's-
Rain in the face more often.
It's a little bit poetic that it was Reyna because you already have a relationship with her. But like, yeah, it was like, all right,
Yeah.
who is the last person in line? Like,
Man, I was really hoping it was me and Crixus, and she'd be like, "Do you trust me?" Bam! Knocks Crixus out.
Yeah, I've been unconscious.
I did not intend to kill him. All right, I gotta run, you guys. So I will catch you all
right.
next week.
All right, cool.
All right.
Thanks, man.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Thanks.